Hey up, welcome to episode 5 of Null Space, GURPS, 4th edition, sci-fi, all that nonsense. I'm Luke, the GM. Today there is a James.
Hey, I'm James. I am playing your intrepid captain. Yes, that's this game.
Intrepid. There is a Jared.
Hey, I'm Jared, playing your kinda scary, unnerving, not quite alien, tough guy.
Very tough. There is Jeveroth.
Hello, my friends. I will be playing Angro today, the executioner of corn. Damn vegetable.
Jazzy Warrior.
Hi, I'm the Warrior. I'm playing the Tech Rat, Dr. Bug. Let's see what fun things I can shop for this session.
Fun. Shopping. Finally, Jatera.
I play the construct. I am a robot.
It's weird how all your names begin with a J. But
Especially these.
yeah. Last session, you came to explore some ruins on the planet Aruta, designated Betacome Berenices 3 by the databases you use. This planet's not really for trespassing on, usually. It's mostly inhabited by the Orion Corporation, who publicly say that they have mining operations there. There is dangerous local fauna that they hire scumbags with short life expectancies to go and die. You landed. The place you'd come to investigate was far away from those nerds. You thought you made a pretty sneaky arrival. You got your cloaked ship resting out there, not far from the site, and you discovered a crashed, buried by the desert vessel of the same design as Construct. Or the same makers, not same design. Quite a different looking ship.
But
It's
features similar.
features similar. It was poking through into a huge semi-spherical cavern. It was almost perfectly hemispherical. And this tube that would have once formed a corridor on the ship was now a slide to death, where they were a good 100-meter drop from the bottom of the tube to spacecraft wreckage at the bottom of this cavern. A scan from the scanners revealed strange formations on the floor of this place. What could definitely be viewed as roads, maybe foundations. And that about brings us up to date. No. You decided...
There was a giant hole.
Yeah, we sent the things down, the scout drones down the hole.
Scout drones had a decent explore. It's fairly empty down there. To be fair, you'd started crafting... Oops, that's the wrong place.
Yeah,
started
Aral is
crafting,
overlooking that. He's... What's the word? He's overseeing that.
Mm-hmm. You're
Should
under
we
ship
place our
right now.
characters here? Okay.
Pardon, sorry, Eva?
Oh, I was saying, should we place our characters in? But then you said we were on the ship, so that
No,
answered my
Aral
question.
is on the ship.
Ural's on the ship. I'm not sure if you were all about to head back to collect your climbing gear. I think it was just a winch and some rope that you'd been making. But, yeah, let's go back to the ship. You're only a short walk away from it.
Okay.
You've got a good 150 meters of rope bound together from bioplastic strands that you had your robotic arms in the RoboFac. What is it? Wind it, Made some cable that'll serve its purpose.
Well, it's not technically just a robot factory. You can produce anything you want with them.
Well, it's called a RoboFac because it's a factory that's powered by robotic arms. It
Okay.
assembles using several robotic arms. It lacks
The climbing equipment is complete.
It's true.
The construct rolls her non-existent eyes as he informs her that the task that she was doing has been completed.
He might also have been informing the people down on the
I
ground.
know. She's just. It's a cinematic thing.
My token is huge for some reason.
Where you at, huge boy?
No, I mean, if I want to spin it, my token goes all the way around. I'm not sure if you can see that.
We can't see it while you're spinning it.
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna leave it there. So I'm not sure if you can hold it. Look.
I can
Pretty normal
spin
to
you
me.
fine. I saw the movement. You took with that like a 1 radian turn or something.
Yeah.
Reload.
Oh, there it is. Now it's fixed. Not sure what you did.
I twisted you around a bit. That were interesting. You were gravitationally locked to something that's center was like over here near the fusion reactor. That's
I'm
not.
trapped by the future reaction gravitational pull. Ah!
Was this-
So I mean, yeah, like, great. Let's get it all the way down here. Let's do this. Let's go check out this hole.
Ural leaves the ship.
Grow will follow.
Angral wasn't on the ship.
I thought he was bringing things above, like cargo.
If anyone's going to
No.
get sent to fetch climbing equipment, it'll be Angrel, I'm sure.
Also, I thought we had things to loot and put on the ship.
Where's the things to loot? I don't remember.
Back on the little village.
You guys
with all the sky.
ended with you guys in that area.
That is correct.
Like I'm trying to pick out from exactly where you ended.
Aha.
Okay.
I was considering it to be like maybe 2 hours after exactly where they ended. But no, it's
Okay.
good to be on the same page. So yeah, it's exactly where we left off. Most of you are down there in that hole. Ural is on
Okay.
the ship. The ropes have not completed construction yet then. They are still binding.
All right. What was the atmosphere in here like?
On planet, not very friendly. I've got stats for that.
How about in the ship that we're in, like down in the hull?
Still breathable, not very pleasant. It's breathable above ground. No, yeah, you'd still die. Atmosphere is 73% sulfur dioxide.
Right.
Oh yeah. Let's not take the chance.
Yeah, I was wondering if I could have a smoke.
There's less of the particulate matter down there that'd really mess up your lungs, but I'm not sure what inhaling sulfur dioxide would do to you anyway.
Would imagine it's not pleasant.
At the very least, it smells pretty bad.
Also, you can't have smoke because there's way too much oxygen in the atmosphere. That would be very, very dangerous.
At 26%, really?
We're at 20%.
That checks out.
Massive fires start when you go a bit higher than we.
Ooh, interesting. I might have to adjust this atmosphere then, actually. Take it down to like 17% oxygen. Add in some carbon dioxide for good measure.
And
I'd
at
say
levels
maybe
of
this-
23% and higher, fires become more frequent, widespread, and incredibly destructive. Anything could create a spark that could potentially set alight all but the wettest fuel, some scientist guy said.
Yeah, I'm definitely changing the oxygen concentration of this planet. I'll do that now while I'm here.
Any which way, we will. So, what exactly was down there? You said roads and.
Well, the imprint in long, petrified / crumbled concrete or some kind of stony building material.
Okay. And no other buildings or anything like that, just the roads?
Nothing's still standing. There is a fair bit of wreckage and old cargo from the ship that crashed here.
Alright, my scouty drones are not nearly big enough to open those up, right?
No.
Okay.
Some of them are cracked open, though.
I mean, I'll hop and peek in and shine a light in there.
Yeah, there is some good intact stuff. You're not sure what it is, but it might be artwork on this container that's smashed open.
Okay,
Kind of looks like
cool.
strange statuary.
Cool. Alright. That was all I needed until we can actually get down there.
Alrighty. Give me a census check as well. I'll let you have one.
Cat, get off the keyboard. Thank you.
-7.
-7. Okay.
Is that the cat penalty?
Probably be good if I had my character sheet open. Okay, now, Cat, you're on my earphones cord. There we go.
The penalty just hit -7, and you'd not managed to make it at any other greater penalties yet.
Alright. Electronic operation... sensors, you said, right?
Yep.
I mean, it doesn't matter. They're all the same, but... Whoop. Oh, I didn't do the -7. It didn't prompt me. I guess I didn't do the prompt on the sheet. I'm a fool, but I still did it.
Yeah, you succeeded by 10. There is...
Succeeded by 3.
What? Uh-huh. A signature heat flare of re-entry. Kind of on a trajectory that would suggest intersect with near your location.
Okay, we are still cloaked. and
Yeah,
landed.
the ship is invisible. It is engines off completely. Shut down right now. Except with minimal power, I'm guessing.
So it can hover. Because
I mean, power doesn't as much matter. It's like unless scanners penetrate power sources like that.
It's heat signatures mainly. And yeah, the more power you're using, the more visible you are at all times.
Okay, yeah, then I mean, we can't turn off the fusion reactors or anything,
No,
so those are just on. I
but
mean,
they are fully offset. More than double by the cloaking device.
Yeah.
You're still at a penalty if you stood right next to it to detect it. Not much you want, but...
So ship probably re-entry on our path.
Mm-hmm.
I'll keep an eye on it.
Small ETA, probably about 10-15 minutes.
I'll keep an eye on it, and aiming at it. Actually, you said 10 minutes.
Yeah, 10 or 15.
I have an advantage that might actually help with this. First time I've actually remembered that it exists. What is it? Visualization base 96. It basically gives robots, if given enough time, basically to plan out all the different scenarios that can happen and give bonuses. I'll pull up exactly what it does here in a moment, but I am doing visualization on it. I will inform you after, so we can keep role playing.
Alright. I'm not sure about... I needed to check spacecraft weaponry and system. We also need to change the kind of laser that you've got, I think.
Oh?
Yeah, I didn't realise that Ghost Particle was an infinite armor divisor weapon.
That's fine. We can
So yeah,
change it.
probably swap it to X-ray laser.
Alright.
Which would be even more useful for me then, because you can't actually use that very well in atmospheres.
Well, if that's the case, I might switch it to kinetic, but I don't know. We'll see. I just won't use it for now. But we can keep going on.
Yep. You got 10 or 15 minutes before that thing comes. 30
Okay,
minutes before
Jesus.
the rope's completed.
All right, so what I'm visualizing the different trajectories that it could go on and most likely to go on, and Jesus, tell it for 1 minute. And then I have to roll an HQ IQ roll, which shouldn't be hard. Which I do. All right, and I get a +7 for my first shot. If we need to.
I'm reading visualization now. So you need to give me a detailed description of your mental visualization involving a clear and specific action.
Yeah, so what I'm doing is I'm doing predictive targeting on where they will be for my shooting at them when they get basically, I don't know how better to describe predictive targeting.
So if they get on a approach within maybe what spaceship designs as intercept, I believe it's intercept, where spaceships want.
So basically, I'm doing the chess thing where I'm thinking I'm thinking of every single possibility that this thing might do.
I think I can accept that. I'll give you the +7. I'm happy with that visualization.
And that takes a minute of my time. So I'm out for an in-game minute for that copy of me.
Cut back to the hole. John, Ural, and Doc Bug are all standing. I'm sorry, Angrol, Doc Bug, and John are all standing around a hole. John's like, so I tell him, you can get fucked, and then I shoot him in the face. Ha 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 ha.
Good strategy. Always shoot first.
Oh, with those bad guy types. Man, what is taking them so long with rope?
Dare say they're roping us.
The rope is continuing to produce. Also, there is a ship on re-entry coming our direction. This construct is targeting it.
Oh shit.
Should we all get back up to the ship? What are they doing?
Currently entering atmosphere, this construct is aiming at it.
do that, 'cause they'll pick up on our targeting systems.
There is no targeting system at this time. This construct is aiming at it.
I think maybe we should go back on the ship.
Yeah, everybody back to the ship.
All right. Should we bring anything from here?
Not at the
Negative.
moment.
Right.
How have the rock things moved at all?
Nope. They seem well and truly hunkered down. Let me make a secret check. They have not moved at all that you can tell.
Yeah, just, make a beeline back to the ship.
Uh-huh. Takes you all about 5 minutes.
And then I guess, I'll go to the cockpit, strap in, and I don't know, have they...
There is a broadcast coming in on short-range radio, all frequencies targeted at probably a large area. It's quite staticky. Identify. It's repeating in several languages. It does start in what's the main language I said you'd been speaking around here? Whatever that one is. I'm gonna need a spreadsheet.
We hadn't been speaking it because this wasn't solar, so we've been using translators.
Your Z Warrior's probably been speaking it, possibly, but he is also from solar. Like the third statement through, you get it in solar common anyway, if it's not already been translated. Identify. You're in restricted space. This is property of Orion Enterprises LLP. This whole planet is jurisdiction of Torv Corporation.
Oh shit. We're in trouble.
What? This is our harvest.
I mean, they don't actually know where we're at.
Torv Directive 42947 permits.
I'm gonna
mute him.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Hey, Construct, have we met the terms of the contract on this, or?
Negative. This construct requires to retrieve those boxes from the bottom of the pit. They are of archaeological significance.
Well, I'm gonna.
Would it be possible to have us leave and head in there while the ship departs? That would give us time to do your task, find what we like down there, and it would give you time to escape, and for the heat in this area to die down.
Luke, I'm on sensors. Have they given any signs that they, know where we're at, or just, they know we're here somewhere?
They briefly disappeared from sensors, but they did come back on within the past minute, just before you picked up that all-frequency broadcast. They have lit their engines. It's a decent-sized vessel, probably about SM8, and it is not currently on an intercept course with your position. It's about... Looks like if it did land, it'd be within about 1,000 kilometers east.
Okay, so about how much time do we have? If they do standard procedures, how long?
Maybe an hour. Depends how long it takes them to spot this place. They could potentially never spot your ship in its current state. If you light up your engines, they will spot you immediately. If they don't leave.
Okay, but if we're to do the pit thing, we got about an hour of safety net right now to get that done.
Yeah, before they potentially find this space, and then minimum 1 hour, maximum probably about 6 hours before they do spot this location and arrive at it.
Okay.
So we have a chance of going there and return.
Yeah, I mean, if we're real quick about it, how much longer do we have on the this rope getting ready?
Shouldn't have taken long.
It's
Started it.
it's ready now if you just want to slide down a rope. Are you waiting on the winch about another 15 minutes?
Are the sides of the tunnel metal?
Yeah.
Great.
All right.
We have magnetic boots.
Yep.
But then there's a huge drop afterwards.
100-meter drop after the...
Oh, drop after.
Yeah, that
I
tunnel...
thought it was the tunnel sideways.
Vertical.
Yeah, aren't there walls?
It's
Yeah.
a tunnel into a cave.
The tunnel goes about 100 meters, but then the tunnel opens up at the top of this cavern, where there is a 100-meter drop to spacecraft wreckage below.
Ah.
Yeah. And,
There's a
and
winch, though, right?
I don't think those magnetic boots help in natural gravity.
Yeah, and I don't think they're gonna be able to help with bringing the cargo back. I'm not even sure if a rope would be able to. How are we gonna get it back to the ship?
We got hover.
We
carts.
wait until the ship arrives. But first, we secure the area and find what we need to.
I
There are
have
several
another.
options below that this construct requires. How many, Luke?
A couple of tons of cargo, potentially. If you were
2
to just
tons.
recover... I can show you the map. I'll bring everyone over a second.
Yeah.
Like-
We've got the hover cart deals, right?
Could they fit down there?
Yes, but I'm not sure how high you can lift them off the ground.
Can we tie those with a rope and bring the cargo up with them? Is that even possible?
Maybe.
Also, this construct is detecting several rocks that may be living creatures below.
All right.
Do those
So
look like the critters?
Yeah, they could well be.
all right. So we set up. You're all here in a sniper position to cover us, and the rest of us pop down. Can we take a couple of your little robots?
They are currently not trained as combat ready. This
Not
construct could...
not for combat, for loading.
Oh, of course.
Provide them cover. How about like a little platform that we go down on? We got the winch.
Mm-hmm.
Luke, could I make some of those bubbles?
Bubbles.
Yeah, the bubbles that were created the last time. Now that I'm in the other ship's CPU.
Oh, those balls that shot at you. Oh, yes, there are active one. There are 2 active ones remaining.
Okay.
With power.
How do they have lifting abilities at all, or they just fire
Uh,
gun balls?
they've got more than enough strength to lift themselves and other things. They've not got anything to pick up with, but you could definitely strap something to them.
But not enough, not 2 tons, right?
Not 2 tons to one, no. Maybe 200 pounds to one,
Okay.
and it'll still move at more than 1 meter per second.
All right. So we have the winch. There's a winch.
There is a
Let's
winch.
get down.
Winch has just
Alright.
finished.
let's start getting people down there and setting up the winch system, and we'll get a hover cart down there. Does this work for everybody?
You've used up the last of several key components for assembling PCBs and other computer parts.
I can always buy more.
That you can. So you're heading down. Anyone got climbing? Or some kind of spelunking skill?
Yes, but not very well. And wasn't Ural not going down? He was staying above and providing cover.
I have climbing.
I believe that was your order. Winch is ready. You're currently above ground. I could take you back to... I removed the middle map because it were too blurry and weird and I couldn't fix it.
Okay.
But this is the location of the hole you first went down. And then you only have to travel about 10 meters underground to reach the deep hole. Your ship is not
And
parked on this map. It's about 80 meters off map northwest.
and the cargo is is small enough to be able to fit through both those holes.
Not all of those crates are. The contents of that cracked open one are. Lots of the barrels are.
So it's gonna be a bunch of trips.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is there another exit?
Not that you can see. This place seems to be completely sealed. You got geology?
I think I do. If not, I can look up what it's defaulting to. Oh, that must have been Orn. I will look up.
Orn definitely had geology. You got to know what you're
Oh, yeah.
eating.
Also, you are what you eat.
And you eat what you are. I only
If someone can beat me to
nerds.
geology, I'm still poking it up in here.
Give me an IQ -6.
Q minus 6. Okay.
Near mind. But no other entrance. Your bots have by now finished exploring the circumference of the dome. And it is shockingly uniform.
Alright, and you told me last session the other ship can't move.
No, it is wedged in there. Set in plaster, almost.
And it doesn't even have engines that work or anything anymore.
No, the engines are in pieces at the bottom of this hole, if you're on this
Okay.
map.
Does it have a self-destruct?
Not that would work. It's running off solar power from above ground, and some battery that it's still got stored.
Cool. Thank you for answering those questions.
You're welcome.
All right. So let's get a couple hover carts down there, and just use the winch and hover cart to lower us all down.
Give me a freight handling. Failure by 2. Yeah, you've got Angrel and the tech rat there, and just getting the winch set up takes time. You're not ready to descend for another 15 minutes. Sensors?
Also, they might do... Oh, no, they're no help.
Yeah, no. Put it this way. No, you're installing the winch wrong. It's totally wrong that way. No, move it the other way.
Sensor...
We made a real rage quit.
Misclicked.
By 6.
By 6. It does look like they're going to fly over your location soon. As in, they're on a direct path within the next 30 minutes if they don't accelerate.
Okay, but does it look like they turn? Is this just part of their maneuver, or did they turn directly at us and are like, "Oh, there, go there"?
They're... Just deciding what to tell you. No, it looks like they sweep in the area and they're on a lucky direction.
Okay.
So they might not spot the failed colony above you until they're right above it. Settlement.
Well, I'm ready to go with my major battery. So.
Is that the missiles? Have you got missiles or just
No, we
whatever
do
your
not. We
major
only have
battery is?
lasers.
Yep.
X-ray, but you said, and I am currently right now looking at beam types to see what I can replace those ghost lasers with.
Yeah. I didn't realize Ghost Particle were Infinite Armor Divisor weapon. I know for a fact X-ray don't work well in atmosphere. I'm not sure what spacecraft weapons in atmosphere rules are like anyway.
But anyway, it has to be a beam because we have the tractor on board. So.
Does that take up the place that any kinetic weapon could or something?
Because it's a 3-part weapon.
Okay.
It's a miner with 3 different with slots in it.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't think you can mix and match.
Probably not.
But anyway, keep going.
Yeah. Give me a spacer roll, John Smith.
Spacer.
Winch set up, you're ready to take your first trip down. You can see on sensors you've spotted that thing will intercept with you in 30 minutes, even if Construct didn't tell you.
Okay. Cool.
I switched them to plasma. They're plasma.
Plasma.
Let's load up and head down.
Plasma doesn't suffer in atmosphere.
Mm-hmm.
See Spaceships 1, page 65, ground fire. That's the atmospheric rule.
Ah, thanks. That was close.
Good luck down there, John Smith. Try not to die too soon.
Winch is lowering him down.
So where exactly are we? I don't really understand this map.
So this is just a small view of roughly the center of the cavern underground. So it is pitch black down here, but you can see mostly everything thanks to your fancy visions as hyperspectrals and what have you.
Okay, and where are we?
Are you on the ship?
No, heading down with them.
Okay, so you're directly above, pretty much, let's just say right in this location.
I meant on the other map. Where are we on the other map?
Like, where are we coming down from the hole?
Aha, oh, apologies. Bank center. That's, yeah.
Yeah, I was assuming.
Okay, that's the platform.
Yeah. So like when we get to the top of the sphere hole, because it was a big sphere, right?
Yeah.
Like basically at the epicenter of this sphere, or at the very center of this sphere, something went.
Maybe. That is definitely one interpretation.
Okay. But at the bottom of this hole is where all this stuff is. Okay. So
By the way, I'm also setting the balls down with them for backup.
Here's your platform.
One of my other questions was, can we leave Mr. Sniper at the top of the hole, like magnetized or something like to a platform where he can cover us from.
Is this smart rope?
Ultratech page.
Don't know.
Control F. No matches found. Out of space.
You wondering about the price or what?
Tech level, other things. Yes, it is smart rope.
Hook the rope around that up there, and he gestures at some sort of like a little bar or something.
Yarp.
We can suspend me from there, and another rope to allow me to come back to the platform.
Perfect. Let's set it up.
Just to try and like get him over to a somewhere near the edge of the hole, but still be able to come back, like in a little cubby of sorts.
Yeah. There are plenty of places to. It would be easy. I'd need a climbing roll at like +1 to just climb down that hole, because there are all the wedges places you can get yourself into.
Thinking just swinging over.
But so, let me get this right. Are you suspended above the cavern floor then? Up where the tunnel meets?
Looking at roughly the same level as the platform.
Okay.
Just connecting me to a rope that's attached to the platform and to something else, and just pulling on the other rope to get me over to a cubby.
Somewhere on the ceiling?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not climbing so much as just pulling.
Yeah, you will be somewhere within this sort of area. You can't really get further than that. The ceiling also is smooth as you look out across it. Like, this is the only entry point. And there's a 100-meter drop to the ground here. And I'm
Yeah, I mean, like, it could also be somewhere where we could just set him up to be a shooting rappel style and standing on the side of the hole.
Yeah, you could legit stand facing down out of the hole.
Yeah, sure.
Like the bottom of the hole.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't occur as many ranging.
And Tech Rat,
I will cover you. Descend.
have you not come down on this platform then? Let me just size it better.
Who are you asking?
Tech Rat. Doc Bug.
Yeah,
Bug, Dr. Bug, calling Dr. Bug.
What was that, Z?
I'm here. Can't watch you all fall down and break your necks. Then I'll fix you.
You're just sitting on Angrel's shoulder, probably.
Probably.
Master Blaster. And then, yeah, we'll get down there and I'll
Start loading
covering
cargo.
and, yeah, loading and directing. Mostly watching the bad guys.
On your
Or what we
hood.
think are bad guys.
The stone things.
Okay.
Like the immediate threat.
Give
I
me
haven't
vision straight
officially
up.
seen if they were bad guys. I just
Yeah, I'm not sure, but I'd rather.
Or range penalty for 18 meters +1 after range penalty.
Still made it. It's a -6, but a +1, so -5.
I've actually got spectral plus. Shit.
Ural, are you 100 meters up though?
That actually oh, no, it only has shooting range.
And John Smith looks like you failed by 1.
So yeah, we both failed. Me by 2, he by 1.
Well, there's you is. Feel free to start getting boxes in whatever manner you please. The ones that
Plus
the construct
3.
particularly...
You get a +3 to vision for the hyperspectral.
Wrong token. And you make it.
So I actually succeed.
This one is indeed one of those creatures.
Okay, I'm gonna leave them alone unless they start looking threatening.
And this is the box that the construct wants, in
I
particular.
want all of them.
Yeah,
But
fair enough. Units, there we go.
like, I mean, I would like to open the ones that, that are bigger, so maybe we can get the things out of there. Because those big ones with the X's on them, they're too big, right? Everything else we can fit.
No, you could fit the ones with the X's on. They're long, but only as wide as like this one. It's just on its side.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Then we will take everything until something happens. I think.
In
Yeah.
fact, yeah, you can fit all of this up through the hole.
Okay. Well, let's load the shit out of this cart and get out of here as quick as possible.
Well, the units stepped off the platform and onto this kind of wreckage.
I sent 4 of them BTW.
For them.
And 2 of the balls as
Lifters.
well, the balls as backup because they're laser things.
They do have laser things. You're not sure how long they'll last if they start firing the lasers power-wise. But
Doesn't
they do have
matter.
them.
They're there as backup.
Okay, yeah. So 3 of these hop off and start maneuvering towards crates, but one of them trips and falls off this big section of pipe. Lands on its arse with a loud clang. Ow! It says. And then there is a.
Oh my god, what's that?
The rocks kind of start shifting, creaking, dust shakes off of them.
I get my shield and axe ready.
Yeah. SMGs out of the holsters.
I'll start aiming at one of them.
I will take direct control over 2 of the girls.
Assume indirect control.
I circled the one I'm aiming at.
I don't think that one's actually a thing.
Which one?
The one that got circled. I think that one's just a rock.
Oh, I see, only some are moving.
I'm not quite finished.
Oh, okay.
Hold your horses. But yeah, indeed, only some are moving.
I also marked my elevation. Not sure if anyone is also slightly elevated at the moment.
True, you are elevated from the ground. Center of this is 5 meters up. So that's like 1 yard inclination per yard to barrier, and then yeah. Platform at minute is at 6 meters above ground. Ground being this space outside the crater rim. Turn order.
Can I get a stop lowering us? Or were we already?
You were in control of the winch.
Okay.
It was.
I guess we would have stopped it when they started getting off. So.
Yeah, it was at jumping off height.
Also, put your elevation.
Gotta zoom in.
Luke, could you? I guess I could do it. Never mind. I'm just gonna drag myself to the top corner so I can.
So I'm at 6 meters.
Yeah.
You're.
Oh, I see.
Click a number while hovering over a colored dot. Yum. Orutan dessert beast.
Is it
Drop to-
working? There.
So these things kind of unfold, almost armadillo-like, but not quite. That picture is tiny.
Armadillo.
I thought Shift Z showed it. It does, but it's still kind of tiny. But yeah, it almost looks like, I think you call them sand dollars over there.
Okay.
Layers, crusty layers of very hard desert sand seem to be built up in flakes over its back, top of its head. And it's got nasty looking claws. And a weird tongue that kind of floats in front of it, almost like two hairs waving about in front of it.
2 hairs.
Construct. Although, we're about 8 minutes early for it, but now's a good time for a quick break.
Good idea.
So we'll be right back in 5 minutes, and then we'll be back where it's murdering time. Burb. We be back.
And now we're actually back.
Yeah,
Are we unmuted?
we're unmuted. Everyone's unmuted.
All of us,
All of you.
even
Yep.
yourself.
Especially myself. Enjoy that.
All right. Sorry. And
Construct.
bounce. And bounce. All right, the 2 that I'm possessing bounce down.
Have they got jumping?
Super jumping. Super jumping. They have a 5-foot jump maneuver, or 5-meter jump maneuver. Move speed.
Why? Alright. Nice. The
They're
extras?
bunnies, remember?
And I do not believe you need a roll when you're just doing your standard jump maneuver.
It's kind of
Or
loose,
move
gravelly footing on an incline that they landed on there.
I mean, do you want me to roll, give them DX checks or something?
I can do them quickly. They're both fine. Sand
And then
beasts.
the other me is inside the head is going to start giving active sensors for the Mr. Smith.
The big ones kind of shake off little ones in some instances. They're all kind of shrieking, getting ready to go. I don't think they all move on this turn. There are minor differences in the HTs and DXs. But they definitely all become aware of you. Or at least the ones that aren't 100 meters above their heads. Angrel.
I am going to reposition myself on a choke point here. 5, 6, and then my turn.
Hey Luke, you're gonna have to read the myself.
There you go. Which way did you just said you want to try and maneuver down that way?
Yeah, I want to get on a choke point in order to secure the area.
Oh, look, I had the balls.
This thing's kind of difficult to maneuver around. Give me a DX check, please.
Mhm.
Or acrobatics.
Don't have acrobatics, so the exit is success.
So I guess Dr. Bug is there now too, or did he jump off?
I think I jumped off.
And Angrel is now on the ground level.
No, still at 6 meters.
I will try to stop anybody that tries to come down.
John Smith.
I am actually just gonna kind of turn this way, take it all in, and anybody who tries to starts coming at us, I'm gonna. So both guns kind of spread, waiting
Alright.
to shoot.
Ducky Boogie.
Yeah, I'm gonna ready my weapons. Yeah.
Ural.
Gonna aim at the one I marked.
Yep. And control the loose units. I don't even know what they'd want to do here in this situation.
Yeah, I don't know either. I don't think they're not combat ready.
Also, all
Load,
that happened was
load!
things started moving around.
It did let out a weird screech. Construct.
All right, I am taking a 1. The 1 meter, and then withdrawing the 4 swords from their hidden compartments.
The bunnies produce lightsabers.
So they are like Jakku, just sci-fi.
And if there's a color option, they are so pink.
I'm not sure if there's a color option. Why not? Yeah.
Maze window begs to differ.
Construct in the helmet doing anything?
Continuing to keep a up-to-date map.
You can
for-
use this system to mark targets and give +1 or give like bonuses to
Yeah.
aim shots.
That's what I was. I just didn't know the thing. Yes, I'm giving aim bonuses. Do I need to roll sensors for that, or are we just coasting off my last sensors?
No, give me a new census, please. Oh no, wait, I see that last census there. Never mind, I didn't see that before. Yeah, that's fine. Ooh, you're marking. How many can you do at a time?
I am looking this up right now. Track up to 10 targets at once at out to listed range, which is like
Yeah. Far.
20 kilometers atmosphere. +3 to hit marked targets with aimed attacks.
I'll mark 10 of them. I think that's there. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, I'm ignoring one of the little ones up top.
Alright. I will signify that one of the little ones is not got a +3 to hit him if you aim at it. It's their turn. Double check something.
Oh, I should change their facings.
Yeah. All out attack, moving attack, slam. At this Bonnie
Okay.
comes
Sorry, I was changing their facings because I forgot.
sprinting straight forward. I've got a button for this. Did I just roll damage? Yeah, and that does nothing. Okay, so +4. What size is the bunnies?
They are a minus. Where is that again? Information. Bio. Size modifier -2.
Does anyone know off the top of your head if you get the size modifier minus as a bonus in a slam?
I mean, it's
I
harder.
think it just goes off of ST, because ST scales.
No, I mean, if you grapple, then this is for the to hit roll.
Yeah, there's always the minus
No,
scale difference. Isn't there?
in a grapple,
Yeah,
it's a
yeah,
bonus.
the minus to slam into them, yeah.
But it's still so it's a penalty for a slam still.
Yeah.
Probably gonna miss. Hit potentially. You can dodge and retreat.
Did you you added the -2 in there?
Yep, it went all out.
Okay, cool. Yeah, she's gonna do a dodge and retreat. Might as well. Boing.
And it ends up there. It were running in that direction straight towards you. You would
Oh,
have
then
needed to
it
go
should
slightly to
probably-
the side.
Dodge there then.
Okay. There was a slight penalty, but you still made it.
Has to move at least 2 meters past where it was going to hit. If it misses because of a dodge.
There we go. Same thing from this one. 13 or less again. Potentially.
Nope, hit.
Oof.
Alright.
2 crushing
Bonk.
damage. No. Just bonk. Didn't get a chance to get up to speed. This one comes running right up to your Ulrig and is mid-sprint at the edge of this thing. Right there. This Ulrig. I called you Ulrig.
Oh, right. I was waiting for this. Can
Oh, yeah.
as they start running, can I just open fire on these two?
Yes, most likely.
So left arm, right arm.
Give me the rolls. When you fired, they were... Oh, those two, the ones that started sprinting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, this one would probably be back here when you start firing at it, and this one would be about there. Like right as the bunny jumped out of the way is when you pulled the trigger.
So both at -5. What's their size modifier? Just straight 0?
It is, yeah, straight 0 on these ones.
Okay, so -5 plus 4 for ROF 20. So 1.
These smaller ones are big dog sized, so they technically take up 2 hexes.
5 hits on this one.
Yep.
11 hits on the other one.
Show me those 5 first, or should I just tell you DR? DR is 4 after armor divisor.
DR's 4. So this is 5. So 20. Damn it.
I always use double bracket.
Double bracket is the way to go. No spaces needed. Ouch. Let's start off with the death check. It lives. Let's go to the... Were you just aiming torso? I believe that were
Yeah,
what were going on.
like center mass.
It is definitely stunned, though. And knocked down. It comes skid into a hole. Oh, wait, that's the wrong one. I'll just swap the positions.
Three, 6.
They're wiggly brackets. Square brackets.
There we go.
Ouch. Death check.
Needlers are awesome.
Dead. Over penetration on both of these, for sure. But the path behind him is clear. Oh, although... I'll not be enough.
What type of damage is that?
Impaling incendiary.
Yeah. These things don't seem to burn, but there are glowing holes where they've gone through. Alright, you got distracted there. I've still got a few of these to move.
Yeah, why was he shooting?
He had a prepared action. He were waiting to shoot him.
Okay.
The big ones have kind of just taken a little step and... Well, not this one that's blocked. It's kind of lumbering over. But it's definitely sniffing, and its weird hairy tongues kind of starting to point up towards you, John Smith. Angrel.
I can. I don't think I can reach them. But can I taunt the rest of the ones around me by hitting my axe and shield together, like make noise?
Yep. You do the Skyrim bandit thing.
Yeah. Come at me. I'm not sure what you want me to roll for that.
You can roll intimidation if you've got it.
Come at me. Bam, 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 bam.
By the 5.
Hey, Luke, is this like a stack of stuff coming out of the ground, or are we like in a crater?
It is a crater filled with stuff to the brim. But-
Okay, so
but
this is all
there's-
happening along kind of an even plane with.
An even plane there, yeah, but there's gaps.
You're also 5 meters higher than them or 6 meters higher than.
You're 6
Right.
meters higher than the very edge of this crater here.
Okay.
So it's kind of like a hill in a crater made of scrap. A crater on a hill made of scrap.
Okay. Okay. Sorry, didn't mean to derail. It's just like.
No, that's totally fine.
Oops.
It's all very clear in your head when you build it from your imagination, and you're like, yep. And also when you throw it together with whatever crap you can find in the search.
Well, I mean, I asked because I found myself middle mouse buttoning, try to like change the camera angle, like ow.
That'd be
Yeah,
good.
Like
that's why
that?
I've marked my elevation, because it's easy to keep track of it. You don't need to remember it if it's right.
Yeah, yeah.
So like that, Luke.
No.
Like that's from side view. Like the crater is the dips in.
That's the side view above.
Oh, okay. So there's.
But there's like
Oh.
junk in the middle here and gaps
Cool.
in the platform.
It would look like this, but it's filled in.
Thank you.
There
Thank
you
you.
go, boy. Look at that.
Oh, okay. Because actually, what I saw was what Tara saw.
Yeah.
My bad. I'm sorry.
It's okay. That's why we're clarifying. We've gotten spoiled doing this in 3D.
John Smith, you're up.
Bring in my You know what? I'm actually gonna go both guns at big guy. So,
Did we skip me?
No, John Smith had a attack of opportunity.
damn it!
He
Drew
waited
that in.
and
Oh,
his
oh
turn
yeah,
then.
that's right.
We're trying to measure and you just drew at it.
Well, and then it wouldn't let me switch.
Shouldn't his turn have moved then?
Oh, is that the way we do it? Is that the way it's done?
Technically,
the opportunity
yes, but
attack work differently.
I like it better this way. Way we have been doing it, but I don't know. Let's keep going.
Do what you're doing.
Oh, okay. So, both guns, this guy. 6. His size modifier?
2. Plus 3 from the targeting.
I'm not aiming.
Roger.
It only counts on shots.
Roger. I forgot you weren't aiming.
So, right hand. Left.
Damn.
Armor on this one is 8 after divisor. To the torso, at least.
Yes, I'm sorry, what was the armor?
8 after divisor at torso. Oh shit! I've been so dumb.
That hasn't changed. That's the
Yeah,
initial
those ones that you just killed were babies.
Oh,
Oh,
I forgot about my hardened. This one too is a shitty one, we'll say.
what's hard to do?
Reduces your armor divisor by 1 step per level of hardened.
The babies are more hardened.
No, the big one.
The big ones, they all should be hardened. The big ones are normally more hardened. Let me just recalculate quickly. So, if your armor divisor's 5,
Oh, Luke. By the way, you never added the balls to turn order.
my bad.
I just noticed myself, so I was reminding you.
It's now 16 DR per hit. Does that get through?
oh, no, on them.
On any?
Is it 16 for all of them?
Well, yeah,
Like the
it's
big
got
ones and the small ones.
it's got a DR of 80 with hardened 1. On this
Jeez.
big one that you've just shot now. The small ones have got a DR of 40 with a hardened of 1.
Yeah, I am pretty certain. Let's see. Sorry.
To the torso and skull.
6. Let's see, so 16. Think.
Dog bug.
I'm gonna shoot one of the little ones up here.
Alright. You're an alien, by the way.
No, I just read my guns.
Yeah, he knows he's an alien. He's a talking rat.
You talk like an alien, though. In real life.
We got static.
Oh,
It's fixed, I think.
oh,
Where-
really?
Yeah. Sometimes it fixes itself.
Remember that that's actually half the distance because of your elevation.
Mm-hmm.
Well, slightly less than half, so it's 4 instead of 3.
Oh.
I'm guessing you're going for closest.
I really need to change the music that's playing on my background.
Doing a dual weapon attack.
Oh, I forgot about your sexy technique.
Mine.
John Smith heals the enemy.
Oh, I actually get a. I have a plus something from
Did you aim?
gunslinger accuracy. Yeah.
Yeah, +3 to hit if you aimed.
So what's the size modifier of the babies?
0.
Ah,
And they technically
So-
take up the hex that they're in and the hex directly behind them.
4 possible hits on each one.
Aiming at both of those.
No, just
Just the one. Radio, yep.
this is one. Yeah. 8 rounds in this guy.
It is going to try and dodge, kind of hop about as it runs towards you. Serpentine, it's not dumb. It's been shot at before. It wants to live. Where is fucking dodge? Combat tab. Idiot. That seems higher than I remember it being. There we go. Oh, ow!
Damage. That's 1. That's too much spam.
What's 40 divided by 5? 8?
Yeah.
Hmm. 40 DRs maybe too much we hardened. Even for these babies. I should probably reduce the
No,
big
but
ones
they're
more.
also he's using a mini needler.
Mm.
It's a weapon designed to
Yep.
poke things that don't have armor.
Yup, 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 yup. Yup, yup, yup. So what was that? 10, 3, 3, 10, 10, 6, 8, 3.
Yeah.
2, 4, 6. Damage. Zoom in. Urel, sorry for slowness.
Firing 5 shots at the guy I aimed at, and oh damn, it's a bad roll. 1, 2, 3.
3
I
hits.
assume he's not dodging me because of how high I am.
He seems unaware of your shots until they hit him.
Note 85.
Armor divisor 5 becomes armor divisor 3.
Burn, bitch.
16.
He only has hardened 1.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
If I let's say they've got 60 DR, so yeah, big one's at 60 DR, except for that bottom one, which is the queen bitch of Bitcheroony Dooney Island. Let's give her a symbol to indicate that she's queen bitch. Fist. She's gonna fist you.
Oh no, Imperial fisting.
So yeah, she's got lost DR. This guy, not so much. So you did 5 plus 4, 9 plus 4, 13. Ouch.
Plus 3, 16.
Plus 3, 16. Thank you. Ouch. Oh, it does have more HP than that, though, because it's not a baby. There we go. Units. Guns! This one dives for cover. This one nuzzles up. Save me, Daddy.
You still need to add the balls.
Balls will move on units' turn.
Okay.
They aimed last turn at the ones attacking for slams. Range of like 3 and 5. Hit, miss. 2 hits. I don't recall the damage for the balls. I think it
They're-
was
Pretty gnarly if I remember.
divisor 3. Just fizzles against its armor. Bad roll though, I'm pretty sure. Maybe an average roll. Construct.
Alright. So, turn around for action. Blue is stab at the
Zoom.
combat. I'm not designed for this, so let's see if we actually hit.
It's bigger than you, so did you account for the...
I did not, but so that way, in that case I hit.
Yep. It's gonna try and dodge. It is a minus. It failed anyway. It's already on the
Okay.
ground, stunned from being shot by the mini needler as well. So yeah, damage.
And how do you make it so it shows notes?
Check the
Oh,
thing
or-
in the gear.
I also noticed one of the recent updates to the sheet is that you can link a skill to something in the combat tab. If you check the table ID or whatever it's called, role ID.
Okay. Well,
table.
I already did things, but a 33 armor divisor 5.
Wow. Becomes armor divisor 3. $20 damage.
And that's blue, and then here comes red.
That one dies as you cleave through to its strange innards. They spill out
And
like a thick tarry substance that fizzles against the cauterizing beam. Go ahead.
all right. And red is also center massing. Hit.
This one might actually be able to dodge. It's going for a retreat as well. Didn't even need to. Helmet guy doing anything? Maintaining.
Hop this way.
Hop. Already out.
I'm maintaining the visual, updating off of the ones who have died.
GM check quickly. Yeah, it's gonna step forward and try and claw at thee. Don't roll damage first. Potential hit.
Doing a dodge and retreat. Nope.
Ouch. 18 cutting damage, divisor 3.
Ow. Okay.
Location is 9, torso.
Can't remember if these things had DR built into them. I don't think they do. Traits. Nope. Okay, so 18 you say?
Yeah. Wounded modifier may change based on injury tolerances.
Well, they're robots, so I don't know actually remember how that actually operates.
I think it's still 1.5.
Right, so they need to roll HT times they reach -1.
Yep, just HT straight up always for any death check multiple.
Don't screw this up, girls. Ah, she's down.
Oh no.
I can repair her.
She gets like sliced in half, nearly. And
All I'm gonna get is that force sword. I can always replicate more of these things. They're not that expensive.
that one's dead. This one got taunted by Angrel. It does skid to a halt, Angrel.
Mm-hmm.
And like stops there and just screeches back at you. It is kind of cute.
Aw, he thinks he's stressing. I'm gonna call him Bob.
Whoa! One of my cats just meowed in the background. Rodeo. It's gonna stop there and it starts wiggling its butt. This one coughs a couple of times, Biggie at the bottom, and you can see some kind of thing starting to protrude from its mouth area, James. Almost like a big stony spike.
Ugh.
And it's still looking right at you. This one got shot. It wheels around.
got shot from an incredibly high angle.
Yeah. This one just turns and starts running. Real fast. It didn't actually get that far. Okay, Angrel.
Going to take one step and cut this thing.
Oh, you're 6 meters up. Right?
That
No.
one's at like 5 right now, though, so.
Yeah.
My reach is 2. I'm not sure if that reaches.
Yeah, that's enough.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna use a chopper and corn for the corn god.
Attempt to dodge. Did that roll?
Succeeds.
Succeeds, yes.
That's my turn.
John Smith.
All right. So I'm gonna step over here. So how far below me are they?
Those are all level with you, I'm going to say. Yeah.
Level with.
Mhm.
Okay.
This one's below you, this bunny, because it's underneath this stuff. Hiding.
Okay. S- Yeah, giving up on the big guy, because that didn't work. +1. This is torsos all around. Wow.
Neither of them managed to dodge any.
Well, one misses.
You're without both of these.
Yeah, just, so probably the one on my right side, so the blue one, the one that hit.
Yeah. You don't aim anyway, so is inconsequential. So 13 hits. Up to 13 hits.
Yes.
And it's got an armor of 40 hardened to the torso and skull.
So he does nothing.
So 8.
Oh.
8. 8. Alright, fuck. 3 times 13 is 39.
Remember that you can't just do math on it like that, because some of your attacks might be over the DR and some might be under. And if you add them all at once, then the average might still be lower and you'll be like you do nothing, even though several hits might have done damage.
Yeah. Do them individually, but in square brackets each.
Yeah, and copy
One,
pasta that.
2,
And you can
6.
just roll the straight up damages, and I'll -8 from each of them. And you do
looks
more
like
than
you
8?
did it.
Oh, you already did it. So yeah, that's quite a few. Looks like there's some good rolls in there. Ouch!
Impaling.
Impaling, so...
Here, I'll give you an impaling so you can see the modifier. Or do you need to see it?
No, I don't need to see it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's dead. Lots of holes in that one.
Was that the one aiming to spit at me?
No, the big one's the one that's aiming to spit at you. I thought it was strange when you turned your back on it. Docbug.
Seeing as how I didn't do much, I'm gonna aim at this one. Yeah. Are the eyes visible?
Yeah, they do have visible eyes.
And I'm gonna aim for the eyes.
Alrighty. That is the one you've already hit, by the way.
Oh, okay. So that's my turn. Aim.
Alright. Ural.
Aim at the other large one.
Units. Balls. Aim. At this one that's facing Ural. Whoop, whoop. They can't actually move that far and aim, so there we go. Construct. Oh, you could easily hop into another bunny right now, couldn't you?
Assuming direct control.
Assuming direct control.
Did you give the ninja thing after I made the Jakku reference?
No, I did it to signify that it were hiding under stuff, but
Bounce.
hop.
Bounce.
His house or her house?
Okay, let's go for this. Does it add distance for him being higher?
Yes, up to 50. Or I forget. I've never done uphill. There's a calculator in combat.
On my way there.
So just put negative elevation.
There's an elevation up option.
Oh, right, yeah.
-7, aimed for 2 rounds.
Also, Luke, those rocks are all gone, by the way, right? Because they were the things.
Most of them are gone, yeah.
Could you delete the ones that are gone? I know, just it'd help me.
Yeah, I will get on it shortly. So this is at a -7, +4, so it's at -3. So I've not actually got this one in the combat tab, but it needs to roll less than a 10, and it did. I will allow you a dodge, seeing as you didn't know it with that one that were aiming at you, and I assume you wouldn't have turned your back on it, seeing as you clearly knew that something were aiming at you.
Also, I could have just been, look out.
That too.
For the camera feed. For story reasons, that's what happened.
Duck.
Who's this?
You, James.
Oh,
The-
me. I'm sorry.
The big boy at the bottom with the big DR just spat at you.
Uh-huh.
That
Construct
spiky
said
thing that were
duck.
coming out of its mouth fires towards you.
Oh, there's also probably a little video feed in your top corner.
Can I frenzied this bitch?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Can I retreat?
You'd
You
have, to
drop.
You'd have to drop to the
Okay.
floor, but yeah.
I mean, dropping wouldn't be that bad for you.
Yeah, I will retreat. So frenzied gives a +2.
Yes, for 1 FP. Nice. It sails over your head into the darkness in the distance, then you hear it, like, skid across the floor.
You want me to give you an acrobatics to?
Oh, you don't need to move if you dropped.
But no, that you
Oh.
are now prone.
Yeah.
Prone. There we go. Yes. Perfect.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Sorry, my fingers were busy being lazy and stupid. It is their turn right now. That big one. This big one up here that we're getting shot is gonna run to here and start trying to dig. It's like,
Oh.
ba-boo. Ba-boo. I'm just trying to get rid of these rocks. Oh, I think I've been forgetting to move a small one, but it is quite small and it'll probably be like here by now.
As we wait, I'm going to remind people to calculate the modifiers for your next attack now, while you have time.
I'm using swords, so truck.
It runs right up to you.
Uh-oh. Was our doctor gonna die?
It does not make an attack yet. This one that we're wiggling its butt is gonna jump. Land here.
Okay, that is so cute. Is that description?
Yeah, they were getting ready to pounce.
Is it like a cat wiggle?
Yeah, cat
Wiggle,
butt wiggle. It was preparing to jump last round. Started its wiggle. Completed its wiggle and jumped this round. Is this one here? It's probably going to try and follow the pretty light around here. It comes skidding around this corner, snarling at your back. And I think that's all of them. Angrel.
All right.
Oh, no, there is one that's about to attack Angrel. That's the one I
Okay.
forgot, so I'll do that first. This is a potential hit. It swings its claws at you. Actually takes
Can I
a
block?
step up. You can attempt to block. You block it, just barely. Still do a bit of damage. Do you know the DR and HP of your shield off the top of your head?
DR is 100. HP, I have no idea.
Devise a 3.
I'm not sure if it breaks when the DR is.
You're good.
obtained.
There's sparks fly off your shield, but no damage whatsoever to anything other than paint.
Okay.
And you're up now.
I'll like to attack it again.
Goeth for it.
You might need to take a step back, depending on what your weapon is and how it, if it needs to, you take an action to switch, right?
1, 2, so yes. One step back.
Is
and
there an asterisk?
No asterisk.
Okay, you don't need to.
Oh yeah, no, you could swing from right next to it then.
Does it dodge?
It will try to. You should go deceptive on your attacks. I will allow you to retroactively go.
I don't know that skill. Deceptive attack.
It's not a skill, it's just a combat
Remember
option.
the thing that we've used a bunch? See the combat cheat sheet? It's listed there.
You take a penalty to hit, so that they get a penalty to the defense. But that were a good roll. It managed to dodge again, I'm afraid.
Okay, no problem.
John Smith.
Okay. Is there a penalty for shooting prone?
Don't think so.
See the cheat sheet. No. It's melee attacks get penalized by your position, but ranged attacks don't. In fact, you can brace your weapon if you spend a round, because you're lying prone and if you have something to rest it on.
Yeah. Just gonna let's see. Just both of them at this guy right in front of me.
Rightio.
So right arm.
Crit. Yay.
Oh shit.
Normal damage, victim drops held items.
Left arm.
Oh, that was location.
No, that was crit.
I think he's center massing all the shots.
Yeah, this is all torso.
Why do you say left arm though?
Because right arm, left arm.
The
he
gun
needs-
in the left arm, the gun in the right arm.
He said left arm just as before he rolled the gun that was in his left arm.
Okay, so first one is 66.
Tap, tap, tap,
Oh,
tap,
I'm
tap,
sorry.
tap, tap. I'm sorry for tapping. Did I just start a fire? I don't think so.
You didn't start the fire.
One.
Banned.
Always been burning since the world's been turning.
Nixon, 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 Nixon.
So
4,
First.
6, 7, 13, 16, 18, 25, 26, 28, 29, 33, 39, 43, 47, 50. Well done.
impaling.
Yep. Minus 100 damage.
Oh, which one?
This one right in front of him, I'm guessing. Alive, but very much... no, dead. Fuck it. Minus 4 multiples in less than a second. It's not going to move again anytime soon. Oh, wait, there were more hits there. Yeah, right. An extra 9. Yeah, it's 11 HP off. Dead. It's dead. It's dead. Doc Bug. There's one staring you right in face.
Did it attack me?
No, it's just like sprinted up, come to a stop, and then like reared back, ready to attack.
But it's not the one I've been aiming at.
No, it's not. This one over here is the one you've been aiming at.
I'm gonna fire the one I was aiming.
Alright. In its eyeballs.
Yep.
You lost aim on one of the eyeballs, so now you're going to have to fire both your guns into the same eye hole.
Yep. So it's a -9 for the eye and -2 for distance, and a +9 for accuracy. -2 overall.
And don't forget the extra +3 for targeting if you've not already added it on.
I think it includes the targeting.
Alright.
4 hits and 4 hits.
I don't know if he gets to attempt to dodge both of those, but no successful dodges. Three, 9, 13, 22, 25, 35, 37, 41. It lives. It is stunned and knocked down. Or maybe not. Any penalty for a major wound when it's just the torso? It's to the fucking eye. Of course it's stunned and knocked down. That's the... And I'm forgetting that this is impaling, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and so...
That's times 4, isn't it?
Yeah, minus another 41. Times 3, so just minus 40. It's dead. It's dead. So dead.
Damn.
Eyeball poppeth. Head explodeth from the inside out. It's
Oh my god, what?
those little seams between its layers of armor. Like, between the very top one of its skull and the one of its shoulders, just whoosh, that sticky black blood they've got sprays out across it. as its eyeball just vents the contents of the face.
Lovely. Which one was that? The one that was straight ahead of him?
Mm-hmm. Not the one right next to him. That one over there.
Ah.
Ural.
Firing at the one I aimed at. 1, 2, 3, 4 shot.
Was that queen bitch?
Yes.
Radio.
And remember, there's also burning on each 1 point.
What's the divisor on that?
5. It's in the combat notes.
Thank you. Sorry, I'm blind. I said she had 80 DR. Can you do 26? Is that possible for you?
Yes, I can do 36.
Yeah, no. It just cracks and fizzles against top of her armor. You leave some nasty scorch marks,
Oof.
but it doesn't seem to bother her. That armor they've got is tough. It seems units. Seconds. Tick. Construct.
Alright. Blue is gonna do a slight turn.
Oh, I did forget to fire off a couple of shots from the orbs quickly there with both hitting for one of them hit twice as well. No damage.
Which one are they aiming at?
The one that's fighting Angrel.
Okay.
But now they're gonna probably turn the focus on the one that's fighting. I don't even know. Construct Europe.
Slight turn for my free move, and then she is going to attack at the
Why?
general torso with the sword, and because the way their arms operate it is within range.
Mm-hmm. You Rayman it.
+2. And almost a crit.
So close.
So close to a crit. Have you forgot any bonus? I don't
No.
know.
Well, it maxes out at 5 anyways. Or wait, no, does it?
No, 6.
6. Okay. No, I did not forget a bonus.
It manages to dodge.
Poo.
I'm doing some good rolls here today.
And then hop. Because this one doesn't have a 4 sword, so it needs to pick up the other 4 sword. The other 3 4 swords are on the ship.
Alright, swinging at Angrel. Potentially hitting.
Can we get a block?
Success. 46 plus 4. Just take the first one. Does not get through the armor of your shield. I don't think it can. The one facing Doc Bug is going to make a swing at you. Needs to roll an 11 or less. Potentially hitting you.
Can I roll over once and make a sacrificial block? Shield.
Give me. You've been made aware of the situation that's going on behind you. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Just give me a perception. -2.
Okay, nope.
Doc Bug.
I get it.
Location 12.
I'm sorry, Bug. I tried.
No worries.
Divisor 3. Yep.
I don't think he has armor.
He's got armor. He's got space armor. You printed it for him.
Oh, that's right. It was actually pretty decent.
Oh, what is location 12?
12 is
Leg?
a leg or an arm.
I guess
Left arm.
leg, if I remember. Oh, damn.
Left arm, DR 60.
So it don't get through your DR on your left arm.
Yeah.
But there is knockback here, I believe, because cutting has been blocked. What's your strength? -2.
5. 4.
Holy shit. Yes, I really need to do this.
4. 5.
It was your left arm it hit you in, weren't it? So it would probably say... Yeah, just straight back's good. You're like... Ruby DX at a -4?
Oh, on the ground.
Down you go. The tech rat just skids and arrives at your feet. Big Bertha's gonna start hacking again. Have to take it a step. And
Well, at least I'm harder to hit with the ranged weapon now.
Oh, one of my guns is gone.
What were those
yeah.
rolls?
Which rolls?
So trying to hold on my mini dollars. I retain one, but the other one is down the hole.
Stay standing, hold gun, and hold gun.
Ah.
Attack at bun. Potentially hitting. Wow.
Dodge and retreat. Wait, what happened? Why is it? Oh, that's why its HP is. Oh, I was being stupid. Okay.
Right, yeah, you gotta remember to only reduce your HP for check-in purposes when you're controlling multiple tokens from
Yeah,
one
I was
sheet.
like, why does it dodge at like 6? Alright, and I don't have FP to give, so there it goes.
Whoop.
Side dodge. Bounce.
You might have been at a -2 for that, but you still made it. The one up here is still digging into the sand, trying to get away. Scrabbling. It has got about halfway through. Big one over here is lumbering forward fairly quickly. And I think that's all of them. Angrel.
I think that's all.
Oh, no. The one... No, yeah, I just made that attack. What am I on about? That's all of them. Angrel.
One step back and attack.
Crit.
Nice.
Back that shit up.
30.
Oh, back it up.
Roll 3d6.
Oh, sorry. 6.
Oh.
That's something.
What does that mean?
That means the blow does maximum normal damage.
48.
48 damage. What's the armor divisor? Is it superfine hyperdense?
think.
Yeah.
Yeah, superfine hyperdense.
Vibro.
Mm-hmm.
So you do 40 fucking damage to it, cutting, which becomes 30. No, 50. Idiot. No, 60. Idiot.
Goosh.
And it dies. Practically chopped in half. Your axe just glances through that ridiculous armor like it's butter. John Smith. You are prone. Oh, you're prone. The rat rolled over your back.
Okay. Basically, I just want to like roll over so that way I am facing this way,
Yeah, I'll allow it.
and I am just gonna fucking.
Brag.
Yeah, I just want to put 40 fucking rounds this line.
All right.
So do we just want to call it one attack at ROF
Yeah.
40?
Yeah. Still roll twice for me actually. Just both at ROF 20.
Okay.
Or you could just use over penetration.
Yeah, I will be using over penetration to see what gets past.
Okay. So so
Don't dodge any.
13 and 12.
Roll me damages at -8, one at a time, until I say stop, please.
Oh,
Oh, no, just roll them all. Just roll them all.
2, 3, 6.
What were I on about? I'll stop reading when I get to the number.
Needlers are fun.
6.
8, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18. This
The
one.
ones that hit won't have the power using over penetration to hit the other one, but the ones that missed.
The front one gets stunned about halfway through and starts falling, but then is dead by the time it falls, and the one at the back didn't get hit by any. Let me just check, actually. No, those last 2 damages hit the back one.
So it took a little bit.
And it's impaling. Doc Bug. You just got knocked to the ground.
I'm gonna get up.
You get to your knees. Ural.
Can I aim at chinks? Are there chinks in the armor on these things?
Yes, -10 to hit.
-10 is for everything but torso. -8 is for torso.
Is that right?
Yeah, I looked it up.
Yeah, you can get between the flaps at -8.
And can I do skull?
No.
Okay, so only torso.
Only torso.
Okay, I'll aim at the large one's torso. Chink.
Would you? It's just aiming.
She's still hiding. Don't forget the orbs.
It's possibly a good time for a break.
I mean, we're almost. I guess there's still Queen Nasty.
Quick break. I could do with a bathroom break. So we'll be right back in 5 minutes at the most. We're back. We are back now. Construct, you're up.
Alright.
If you're just joining us, we're in the middle of a big fight. They're killing some helpless, poor sand creatures.
They attack first.
I don't think they did. No, wait, yeah, they did.
Purple's picking up red's force sword.
Yoink.
And blue is turning, so she's not getting that minus. Alright, and attacking.
This is yoink.
Just standard body slash. Oh, forgot to add the thing, but it doesn't matter.
That's it.
All right. Damage is here. DR5. Or armor divisor 5. You know what I meant.
Yep, I'm divided 5, so what was that again?
3. It just got hardened.
Yup. So 20 damage. Ouch.
Oh. And burning, yeah.
Major wound, so not stunned, not knocked down. Its turn.
And
Doesn't lose
the,
consciousness, but it does.
Me inside the head is continuing to target things.
What's its move reduced to when it's at 0 HP? Yeah, it turns and runs away. It yelps in pain. Okay, big guy. Big guy's gonna spit at you, Angrel.
Can I block it?
I think you technically can, but you might not want to.
As in, it's a large projectile.
I mean, that is his usual first instinct, though.
Yeah, no, I think you probably would want to. If it even comes close to you. Yeah, on the nose. But you did block it, or damage.
All right. Does hold the DR.
I was just double checking what my damage was. This is divisor 3. It holds just barely, but it really clangs against your shield.
Would there be knockback?
I think they would. What's your strength at the minute?
My current strength is 20.
You get knocked. It pushes you back a yard. Roll me DX, please. Maybe a -1.
No, it's minus for every additional.
Gotcha.
So strength minus how much?
Just
DX.
DX. Yep. It just slides you back a yard.
How much?
1 yard.
A yard.
1 meter. Big guy. Step to here and start stepping up onto the rim and hacking. Well, little one is going to come over and make a moving attack. Missing. Am I missing any? This one already did. So it's Angrel.
Can I notice this one?
The one's
Probably
behind you.
Too busy staring at this one.
Give me perception -2, please.
Success.
You do hear big rustling behind you, but that one in front of you did legit just fire a huge bony spear at you that knocks you back.
Okay, let me just check. Oh, I can. So I can do.
You don't know where it is.
You know, you just know that there's a big noise behind you. You'd be using up some of your movement to turn around slightly.
I'm not gonna turn around. I'm gonna walk backwards with the shield up, just like a phalanx. And in my turn,
All right.
I just need to know that it's behind me, so I know I need to get closer.
Give me a DX check, please. It's pretty rough terrain to step back up onto the platform.
Oh, walking? Okay. Moment.
Wow, by 5, yeah. You're like, it's as if you got eyes in back of your head where you lift your feet up to step on the little ledge.
It's just training.
John Smith.
All right, I am going to drop my pistols.
Twist.
God.
And
Excuse me.
hug the cute little armadillo.
No, out of the sleeve of my coat comes ejecting.
From this angle above you, you can see that its belly is obviously way less armoured. Its throat is unarmoured. And it looks like its limbs aren't very armoured either.
Okay, I will stab it in the torso.
I say unarmoured. 20, not hardened DR.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stab it in the torso from this angle.
I believe you have a penalty to hits.
Yes.
I'm prone.
Attacker's posture, minus
Yeah,
4. And you can only make reach C attacks, which thankfully you're in.
Ho 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 ho!
Wow. You bastard.
Nice. Really nice.
13.
A major wound regardless of actual injury inflicted. Affliction? I think you mean burning.
Oh, yeah, that is supposed to be burning.
Divisor 5.
5.
So 20 damage gets through. It's a major wound. It's still up though, and on top of you.
And with my left hand, I am going to turn on my force shield and take out an all attack, all out attack defense block.
Wait, but you already went.
Extra attack. But I don't know if you can use that to make an all-out defense. I don't think.
I don't think so.
No, I don't think
Oh.
you could use extra attack to go all-out defense.
Okay.
So
Well, I'm hiding behind my.
ready to activate the force shield at an instant.
Yeah.
Thumb maneuver. I don't even know. Doc Bug.
Do I have view of the underbelly?
On the closest one.
Yeah.
Yes. Minus 2.
Okay, so from my crouching position, I'm gonna.
Oh, if you crouch, no, yeah, you're fine. I should point
I
out
mean,
it is all no, in fact, always at a minus 2 to hit the underbelly from this kind of angle.
It doesn't really matter which gun I still have because I have dexterity.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna do a quick shot.
Pew.
So it's 2 rounds and 2 rounds. -2 and a -2.
So you like
There's no distance.
double
It's
tap that
just-
trigger.
It's just 2 yards away. Yeah. There's a +3 on accuracy, so it's a +1 math. 2 hits and a critical hit.
Oof. This is it. Yeah, no, this is no dodges. Eight, 15, 19, 25. But it lives. Impaling. Ah, 14 for the crit.
Yeah.
Major wound. It did get one anyway. No, you know what? Fuck it. This thing dies. You're blasting it in its belly. In fact, how many hits is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 hits.
4 hits.
Sorry for spam. Oh, I'm going to be nice and say that 2 were actually a 1. And yes, one of those hits with the vitals. And it dies. Ural.
Firing 5 shots at chinks in torso armor.
On Queen Bitch.
Damn it.
Oh,
Oh.
That sucks. I'm sorry. Units. Ah! Laser ball boys, though. Everything they're aiming at keeps getting killed. Aim again. Targeting chinks in armor. Construct.
Here comes little metal cottontail bouncing down the murder trail.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about the other little cotton murder tail.
And continuing to give radar to everyone.
Giving you stupid HUD screens. Okay, this one is burrowing. Other one is still burrowing. The kind of like tail and back legs are still visible on the first one you shot, Ural. I do need to make a check. On the nose, this one that's burrowing continues burrowing. Are there any other little ones in play? I don't think so. All out attack. Move and attack. Well, half move forward, less than. Swinging at John Smith. And hitting on the nose. Oh, wait, we're all out, so yeah. Potentially hitting you there, John Smith.
go ahead and spend the FP on this one.
Blocked. It does not get through your shield, but it does reduce its DR by 4.
4?
Mm-hmm. Step. A hack. Look. Angrel.
I'm going to take one step back. And can I still sense this thing?
Yeah. Yeah. You catch a glimpse of bits of it in your peripheral vision at this point.
What is the negative modifier for a deceptive attack?
I thought you checked the combat cheat sheet.
I have not been able to find it.
It's
-2 to hit for every -1 to their active defenses.
so you just choose a minus in multiples of 2.
I'll do -4.
What?
Yeah, I don't know why it's not showing for me. I can only see human, comms, technology, and hold.
It's
What?
it's a PDF, the GURPS cheat sheet.
Oh, I thought it was on the
No,
Roll20.
it's
No,
not.
it's that cheat sheet that we've been using for a year and a half.
Yeah,
Oh,
we.
sorry.
But you have hit. Roll me hit location, please. Let me get to that table as well. Quadruped, if anyone gets there before me.
6. Again.
Location 6 on a quadruped. Tables, hit location tables. Quadruped. Neck. Neck! You utter cunt.
Off with his head!
Roll down.
Heads for the head chair!
Roll
Corn
down.
for the corn lord!
So you just turn and swing in same maneuver. Somehow connect with its throat.
I am blessed by the corn god.
Where it's got 60 unhardened DR. Let's see damage.
Okay. I'm going to do maximum, right? So that's still 48?
No, it wouldn't be max.
Oh, no, wait.
unless-
It wasn't critical.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. So just 38. 32.
What's 32 minus 6? 24, 26. I got it.
Yeah.
I'm there.
20.
Cutting to the neck is ×2. So it's a -12. Ow. Oh. Stupid roll 20 little circles with a weird thing. Okay. Okay. Ouch. That's a major wound. But it does not get knocked down. You cut a deep gouge through its throat. The black oily tar starts leaking out, and it lets out a scream. John Smith.
I am going to.
It rears back, exposing its belly. Ulrig,
I'm gonna
your
drop my.
facing would have changed as well. But go ahead, John.
I'm gonna drop that sword, grab my pistols, and do a back roll off of the side of the platform there.
Give me DX checks to grab your pistols, please. One for each. Are you ambidextrous?
Yes, I am.
And then acrobatics for the back roll. Have you got acrobatic stand, or are you just trying to change to a crouch posture? / kneeling.
Yeah, probably just on my feet.
It's acrobatics -6 if you've not got the technique.
Oh, so I fail. I roll off the back of that platform and.
Yeah, you drop down slightly. You're still in a lay-in posture. You don't take any damage from anything. There's...
My suit protects me against all of it.
Yeah, it would. Dog bug.
Ugh.
Again, from my crouching position. Can I shoot him in the neck where it's hurt?
You can target the neck. It's hurt there. I will. It's probably got ablative DR, to be fair. But who's got the time to track all that? My brain wouldn't work that well.
I'm gonna go for the neck.
Yep. How much damage did you just do to it, Ulrich Angrel? Fuck's sake, one day.
I did 32 last time. I'm not sure if it had anything before that.
It took 26, I believe she said.
Yeah, thank you.
And then times 2.
Yep. Yep. Okay.
Next minus 5.
So wait, that's 26 times 2. That's
No, his attack is at the neck.
I just wanted to know how much damage it had taken to the neck to calculate how much DR it's lost. Hit. No dodges.
Those are my damages.
Is impaling to the neck still 2 times, or does it become 1 times?
Someone roll impaling?
Impaling damage times 2.
I rolled
Arm,
impaling.
leg. Oh,
Still
No,
times
it's
2.
times-
Divides a 10, so... Yeah, 3 damage. Plus 5 damage. 8, 11. Does that last one not go through? Yeah. 11 damage. My god, my brain just turned off for a second. Ural.
Aiming at chinks in armor again.
Roger that. Unit. Ball boys. Gonna zap this thing. No, they're not. They're gonna take another aim maneuver. Construct.
Bouncy girls. 6. Now bounce. And this thing doesn't seem to really particularly notice or care about them so far.
Not yet. No.
Okay. And I will inform the balls that of the weak points
Aye.
of these critters.
Tell them where to target.
Yep. Well, not exactly. Just give them like the breakdown because I'm on the same eye level as
You're-
Mr. Smith there.
Okay. Gonna take a step. Gonna measure. This is versus. Let me double check that again. Gonna go all out. Versus a 12. Fuck.
Luckily, it's what do you call it? Innate attack. So I don't think there's actually an innate attack critical fail thing.
Lose your balance.
So it goes to hawk up a loogie, shoots it into the ceiling, and falls over.
Active defenses are at minus.
It went all out.
Active defenses are even shittier. They're at -2. Rolling versus negative.
Angrel. Oh, no, that one in front of you is going to try and swing at Angrel. It's conscious, so it can attempt it.
it's behind me. I cannot block run.
No,
right?
you had to turn to swing at its neck. So you can block
Which
this.
way is up on his token?
That way.
Yep.
That way is up.
The dot, or it points. There's literally a point.
There are 6 points.
You blocked. I'm pretty sure I've rolled this damage before, but I forgot what it were. I think I've remembered. Does not get through your armor, but it will knock you back a yard.
Okay.
DX, please. Yep. Pushes
So
you
that's
back.
this way, right?
I already moved you.
Oh, okay.
John Smith. You can see it through, like, gaps in the trash up there. And you are holding your guns.
Okay, I am going to get my. Oh, you know what? Can I get my feet under me and shoot with my left hand?
Yeah.
Use my right hand to balance and shoot with my left as I'm.
Yeah.
Come, crouch. Can I see this guy from where I'm at?
Yeah. There's gaps in
Front
the junk.
paws up on the platform.
Yarp.
Okay. Oh, shot. And he's +1 or +2?
+2.
The penalty to shoot his belly.
-2 for the cover, but that's it. Oh no, -4 for cover and his belly being a bit obscured.
Is 2. Oh, RF 20.
All that hit. No dodges.
6. Oh, the last one sucked.
You're at
I wasn't sure.
27, 35. That last one did suck. Impaling. How many hits were it again?
7.
Third and final became to the vitals. So final one still didn't get through DR. But the third one, how much damage did the third one do? Ouch.
8.
8.
You heard it bad. What did I just roll? 12 on the nose. Oh, no, I lie. Starts slumping over to the side and falling. Dog bug. That thing gets lit up from under your feet. A couple of holes appear in the platform.
Mm-hmm. Well, the thing went down, so I don't see anything else.
Alright.
Not where I'm looking. I go, yeah, we got him. I get up.
Stands. We're out.
2 hits. DR is halved at Ching. Alternatively, just change my armor divisor to 10. Whichever one's better for your math.
Hey, are you also adding the +3 for him being?
Yes.
Okay.
It's -8 for the chinks, which is why I'm so low.
Ah. Okay.
This is with all out.
And that's
Classic
impaling, right?
+1. Yes, impaling and burning.
And 2 hits.
Yeah.
Okay. Just enough to do a major wound. Not stunned or knocked down. But blood splatters between those plates. Starts dripping out and it screams. Unit. Balls. Turn and aim once again. Seconds tick. Construct.
Right. So unit 1's gonna turn and slash at its underbelly.
What's your reach again? Just out
TK.
of curiosity. Oh, so like 10.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Really wanted to.
Yeah.
And then it is. I need to roll that. Duh. All right.
Hits.
And this is at his underbelly. I forgot to do the minuses and pluses and all that, but that's a hit no matter what.
Yarp.
Because what is underbelly? Oh, it was a minus what?
-2.
-2. Yeah, well, it's the size modifier difference would make up for that anyway.
Damage.
19 burning to the underbelly, a d5.
No hardened. So 3 damage. It's like a Phantom Menace when Qui-Gon sticks his sword through the door.
And then the other one is gonna do the same.
And then Obi-Wan joins him.
And aggressive negotiations begin.
21.
That's... I forgot how much. 16. So 5 damage.
With 85 too.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's armor on the under. The main difference is the underbelly isn't hardened. It's still pretty
Yeah.
much made of stone.
That's cool. I just wanted to.
Better than stone. Yo. It's their turn. It is not happy. Is it conscious enough to... Nope, it falls unconscious.
Is that one up top bailed? Has it bailed
Yeah, it's
now?
fully disappeared now. This turn is where it fully disappears. Leaving behind just like a little mound.
Have you been moving this one?
Which
I
one?
think it was
This one?
running off.
That one started burrowing. It is still burrowing.
Okay.
And now also disappears. And I think that is all living creatures on map that aren't player controlled. Just double check how long this thing's going to be out for.
What's the gravity here?
Need to reach.
Actually,
that.
never mind. I just remembered you have a thing there. 0.9.
0.9.
Relinquishing control.
The creatures fall dead.
All hostiles in the area have been subdued.
Great. Let's get the shit on here before that patrol shit gets back. So,
That combat was only 20 seconds long.
yeah, but it's only like 20 minutes till those guys do the flyover at this point. We had
Correct.
to set everything up. So let's start getting this loaded.
Platforms full. By the time you
Oh,
finish your
and-
sentence, the bunnies have grav lifted a bunch of cargo onto the platform.
Blue is going to also. I'll have Blue pick up Red.
Great job, Angro. High five.
He gives him a high five enough to push him back.
Oof.
Your arm
Ah!
breaks.
The armor takes the blow.
It's not flexible, is it?
Would Aral be able to start sliding down his rope a bit to about 50 meters?
Yeah. Give me just a straight climbing check. Or
What's the consequence of failure?
Falling.
moving very slowly. Unless failure is by more than 5. Yeah, you smoothly rappel down.
And he'll just. I assume it's not long enough?
Uh,
Because he was on a separate rope system?
yeah. Yeah, so you're...
But
it's,
I reach 50?
Yeah, you can reach 50. It's got 70 meters of length spare on it.
Okay. He'll jump down there then.
Jumping 30 meters.
I've already done the gravity, and apparently atmosphere also counts, so I added that.
24 meters is what it'd be to land on the platform. 22 meters to land on top of the
takes no
cargo on the
damage.
platform.
Aral takes no damage.
I think you also need a DX acrobatics or jumping roll to stay standing. Maybe DX minus something. God knows off the top of my head.
Oh, he's gonna do superhero landing.
Splat.
Probably not.
Man, that is hard on the knees.
Bonk.
Oh.
Even if he'd taken damage, it regenerates at 1 per minute.
What's it called?
From 100 meters, it was iffy, but from 50, yeah. And that turns out that's actually just 20.
All armor counts as flexible for fall damage.
Yeah, but I didn't take 5 damage.
But you didn't take 5 damage.
So how long does it take to load all that up? Just wondering.
You can't load all of it in 20 minutes. You can get maybe one more batch on the platform, you think, if you hustle. So you get that one up there, and you've got 10 minutes left. No, you get that one up there, and you've got 15 minutes left.
Well, they still haven't. It still looks like it hasn't seen us, right?
Correct. But if you're above ground, they'll probably see you in 15 minutes.
Leave
time.
and return later, ship. We can wait.
Well, but if the ship leaves, they're gonna see it. They're gonna know it's there.
Oh yeah.
Like as soon as the engines light up. So it's honestly better that it just chill where it's at. How about we get this load loaded up into the ship, and we send another team down to do another load, and I'll chill at the ship in case this turns into a dogfight.
We need to jam their communication so they don't call for help.
Yeah.
Unadvisable at this point. Because
Yeah,
that would give away our location, correct, Luke? Jamming?
Not necessarily.
Oh.
But it would in fact give away that we're here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would reveal your presence, but not your location to within a range closer than hundreds of kilometers.
So I mean,
So instead of walking a few meters and then going, must have been the wind, they'll just continue walking around aimlessly until they find us.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. But
Like
if when
they
if
know something's here, but they don't
yeah.
necessarily know where. Or
Mm-hmm.
Well,
we
we'll
don't
wait
need
for
to
them to.
keep keying them in.
But they
We'll
are
put
on
the
a
stuff in
course
there.
where they're very likely to see the settlement above you and land at it to investigate.
So why don't we get this loaded up?
You're saying this like you're loading it off the platform. You're above ground.
Yeah, we'll drop it down, and then we'll have the other people load up a second load while others move it onto the ship. Is what he was saying. The stuff that's
Yeah.
in there.
And then I
Okay.
will wait in the cockpit, wheelman style, in case we need to make a quick getaway.
Give me freight handling again, please. Success by 2. Angrol, give me spacer, please.
Mm-hmm.
Ural, are you helping load?
Yeah.
Spacer, please.
Suspect you.
Yep.
Ooh, that was
Success
close.
by 1.
Yep. That was close. You managed to get 3 loads of cargo out, all the most important ones that you thought were there, after inspecting them.
Like the barrels seem to be whatever.
Yeah, they're not much use. And these ones over here, you didn't think they were worth having. If you had to leave anything behind, it'd have been those.
Like what were in them. Just out of curiosity.
So those weren't materials recovered from on site. A lot of these cargo seems to be materials that had been recovered from here. As in, like, geological samples and stuff that looks like ancient statuary.
Cool. All right. Sounds good. So we get 3 loads on there,
3 loads on there.
and then we let them fly over and land because we're gonna bail as soon as they start unloading their guys into the city.
I don't know why I bothered bringing you here. We may as well go to the ship.
Did you copy paste the cargo?
Yeah. Everyone all right there?
I still
Whoa,
have
that's
cough,
big
luckily.
cargo.
We can move stuff later.
Yeah. Needs rearranging. But I'll just stick it to the side for now.
Yeah, why don't we steal their ship too?
Negative. As of now, we have not been tagged.
Okay, so
Yeah, I mean, we're far enough away from the settlement that it's entirely possible that
Hey Luke, can I do some math?
what
Knowing
kind of
what I
math?
know about this specific ship build, the one that's buried, and how much crap is under there, would I be able to destroy it by shooting at it before we left?
No, there's too much desert and rock over it.
Then and you said there was no what do you call it, self-destruct enable.
No.
Then can I overcharge everything and just destroy everything that functions?
Give me.
So it's an extra function.
You want to brick all the electrics that you've got access to.
I want to brick that ship as much as possible. Everything that works, and I burn circuits out so they're charred husks if possible.
Electronics repair?
You need to specify a type.
Computers.
Yeah, sorry, Tara. This is not the character that carries a bag of explosives.
Oh, that's fine. Bit by 6.
Yeah, you have to take control of a robot to do it, but it only takes a couple of seconds to blow a bunch of capacitors and start a small fire in a couple of panels.
Fire. Oh, right, you adjusted the oxygen levels.
Mm-hmm.
Fire!
Fire.
Fire!
And then the balls. I'm taking the balls, though.
All right. Balls come aboard.
And then we get on there. I'll say,
Have you been listening to the broadcast?
oh, yeah.
Or...
What have they been saying?
It's still just repeating the same message that trespassers will be met with lethal force. And that this whole planet is a restricted area, and if you don't identify yourself, then they will open fire upon sight.
Hey, Luke, how damaging would using our boosters in atmosphere be to...
Which one's just the
Sure.
hydrogen torch?
the boosters? The antimatter booster.
Yeah, well, it's very hot. It would fuck up everything around you.
Okay, cool. But no explosions or anything, right? Because you adjusted the oxygen.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. All right, well,
But
wait
if we
see
were
if
able
we
to
land.
fuck them up, wouldn't it fuck us up?
Oh no, that's why I was making sure. Because if we did it, and when we did full boost, I didn't want to like get exploded.
Some kind of roll from your Z.
Watching it.
Let me get to your sheet. I'm sure you've got something that you can.
I
at
got
least-
lots of something.
Yeah.
Surgery, hazmats, biological, biology.
I don't even need a roll.
Okay.
No, that's a lie. But maybe scrounging? Straight up, given you relevant other skills. No, scrounging at a -4. A lot of it just looks like rocks now that it's dead.
Made by 2.
Sick. Yeah, you get good samples. Definitely identify organs. And you get plenty of that weird blood.
Awesome.
They are indeed landing, by the way. Shall we take a break?
Sure.
It's been an hour.
Yeah.
All right, I need more hot brown. Need the hot brown. So we'll be right back with hot brown in 5 minutes-ish. Yeah.
Burb.
GURPS.
Hey, we's back. The crew have just killed a bunch of rocky desert alien beasts and recovered some ancient cargo that seemed to itself have been gathered from this very location. Someone who is not happy with you being here, but is not aware that you are actually right here, has just landed the ship about 1 kilometre to the east, and a tracked land vehicle is now approaching.
the thing.
Yup, the ship itself is an SM-8 small kind of troop transport slash light vehicle carrier
Okay.
designed to perform small, like, it's mostly an in-atmosphere vehicle, but it can perform brief, extra atmospheric hops to move quickly around a planet.
Ready to this. Sorry, this construct is ready to fire as soon as
No,
Mr.
no.
Smith is ready to take off.
Let's just hold here for a minute. See what they do.
Understood.
They will probably see you. I mean, like I said, you're invisible, but, you're also in plain sight.
Okay. Well, I am gonna wait until the jig is up, because then they will be as spread out as they can possibly get, and that gives us more of a head start.
I'm gonna keep an ear on their comm traffic too. Do you need me to roll? What is it? Decryption breaking or whatever it is.
I'd need electronics operations, electronic warfare to detect the comm signals they've been using, but you could have done that prior to now.
I've been taking time with that.
It looks like John Smith's already got it.
Well, there's. Oh yeah. Ooh. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you're listening in. They hadn't actually detected the settlement that you're next to until about 5 minutes ago. When they landed, they were just luckily on the right course. They're speaking Solar Common.
I will relay this to anyone who wants to hear it.
Oh, I'll go check it out. It's probably something over there. I want 14 with me. Come on, we're going. Team B. What is that thing? It shouldn't be out here. Not one of ours, someone else says.
Referring to us? Or the city?
The settlement, it sounds like.
Okay.
Investigate. If the incursion landed and hid anywhere, then it's probably in this area. They might even have been aiming for that spot. Investigate closely. Use extreme prejudice. Could be espionage.
Yeah, we'll just wait. I just want to wait until the jig is up.
This unit suggests, or this construct suggests going away. Reinforcements will probably be coming soon, now that new settlement has been found.
Why? They don't actually know we're here yet.
Reinforcements to check in on the settlement.
Why would they need to check in?
Yeah, they're gonna send a bunch of scientists, if anything at all, right?
Assuming they do not travel into the facility, find the hole, travel down, and find the fresh corpses of those creatures, they will not know we were here.
They stop a good
Jump cut to one of them doing that.
200 meters away. It stops suddenly, the car.
From the ship?
Yeah, 100 meters away from the ship.
Alright, then we'll blast the shit out of their ship and then fly off.
No, let's see what they do.
I don't want them to get a chance to shoot at us. They can see us. We're not
Yeah,
invisible.
you're listening in as well. Something sighted here. We've got something cloaked. It's about 100 meters northwest of the structures here. Please advise, anything on comms yet?
Yeah, I guess blast them and we'll take off.
And also, yeah, Construct can do this. On the all frequencies broadcast that they make in, they state, we have identified you 80 meters northwest of compound. HSR designation for this planet coordinates X, Y. Respond.
Kapow! The plasma.
What are you blasting? Their spaceship or the car at the
Their
ground?
spaceship. That was only like what, a kilometer away?
Yes, kilometer away. So I think I'm on that page.
Because that's what I was aiming at.
You're
Oh, I forgot to add the aiming rolls. So I just added the, what do you call it? Prediction thing. So I had minutes to aim. What is aiming maxed out on ship weapons? Does anyone know?
I need to find that ground fire where it's 65.
It maxes out at double your accuracy. Taking extra time maxes out at 2.
Okay, so it's a 9 and 22 actually.
I just need to. I'm trying to. What page we're on, Jared? The in atmosphere, like
60-ish. Just search for atmosphere. Well, without the final E.
In what, space?
Spaceships 1.
Yeah, 65 ground fire.
And this
Bottom
is
of the
plasma.
page.
Yeah, no, it doesn't mention anything about ranges, so you're on close range. So, roll a 9 is a hit. I'm pretty sure you have to target something.
Engines.
Engines. Koi. Hits.
There's damage on these things. Okay.
I need to see what kind of damage this ground vehicle might have.
$45 DDR, by the way.
45 damage, D damage.
Yep, D damage.
Woof. I should have prepared for this better.
And then bail, 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 bail. This construct suggests leaving.
Well, you've definitely wrecked the day, I'm pretty sure.
Make like Organa and bail.
Yep.
I need to double check how much damage they might have on the little car. How much DDR have you got?
Holy shit. It could do 160 DDR?
No, that's just 160 damage.
Well, the force screen has 100 DDR,
So you're good.
and then diamond armor's got 30.
Yeah, you're plenty good. You get blasted. It like just shimmers across one of your lower hulls. Well, the force screen blocks it. You're still invisible. They just fired in your direction. The engines are lit up. They can see where you are.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, we'll still stay cloaked so that way they can't see what the shit we look like.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Aral heads to an airlock to bail if necessary.
They're not going to take us down.
Piloting? Did I already see that?
Oh, no. Unfortunately, not the one I'm good at.
I think it's actually like I'm not sure if you have to roll that when you're flying in aerospace. Is it not just you're piloting the vehicle? And the vehicle is a high performance spacecraft. It just so happens to also work in aerospace. I am still not sure on these rules.
Oh.
Aerospace. Any vehicle capable of atmospheric flight to and from orbit. You roll it for the type of vehicle.
And
Oh.
we are high performance space.
But also capable of aerospace travel.
Yeah.
Oh.
So, which should you roll?
Actually, I agree with aerospace in that case, then.
Yeah, because it's a completely different kind of flying.
Yeah, there's physics
This
involved.
is in accelerations of G's at a time.
Because, yeah, I thought it was, you know, we were considering it a high-performance spacecraft in space.
Mm-hmm. Just wanted to double check on the general consensus.
Or rather, it probably is G's at a time, but not like fractions of G's at a time, maximum.
Uh-huh. Well, you bail. You get shot at for maybe 3 seconds. That ship does not take off to follow you.
I bet they have some
The
foul
guys
words
who are
to say
shooting at us, can we catch them in our wake? Engine wash?
You succeed by 7 on that piloting check. You try, but it looks like they're mostly okay. The people who jumped out of that vehicle were all battle suited. And
Okay.
that thing looked pretty heavily armored.
So it was really more of fuck you.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take it.
You definitely blast up a mini sandstorm that completely blinds them to just about everything.
Awesome.
And you start leaving atmosphere. Are you just going straight up?
Yep. Why not?
Like for the next minute max, you're in atmosphere and then suddenly space.
This construct appreciates your continuing following of our contract. Contract has been completed for this endeavor, going back to regular operations.
Census checks, please. Success by
So
4.
You're all, buddy. Where was this place we were gonna go? The ship?
Success by 8.
You'll notice that Aral is no longer next to you.
There are multiple bogies approaching, just coming over the horizon of the planet. They're in an orbit that's a couple of kilometers higher than where you are right this very second. Intersect course for where you've just left orbit.
So they're gonna have to chase after us.
Mm-hmm.
Good luck with that.
You do
kids.
seem to be
Yeah.
faster. In fact, this is probably long distance weapons ranges though at this point. Stupid space combat.
I mean, we just finished a really long combat. I don't.
Yeah,
if you want to
it
do
is
a
not the
combat.
time to get into learning the space combat rules.
I mean, I'm pretty much just gonna try to piece the fuck out anyway.
Yeah. We in a minute, you're definitely safe.
Your role is in the airlock. Ural, Mr. Smith wishes to know where your ship you wish to go to is located.
He's not in the airlock, he's next to it.
Oh, well, yeah.
And Rob will hop on the mic.
The coordinates are already in the system.
Awesome. I will punch those coordinates in and set course.
Aye. Did we mark it anywhere?
Coordinates laid in.
Does anyone remember where I said it were? I believe it's... Yeah, I remember where it were. It's kind of very far edges of this system. Like, hundreds of AU.
See, if we slingshot with the gravity of this planet, we can actually get a better course.
Acceptable.
And I imagine you're trying to be as stealthy as possible at the same time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like right now, my goal, honestly,
Give
can
me
we
a
go back to
tactics
the...
check, please.
What's that default to?
Success by
Oh,
5.
he got it.
Success by 5. So you kind of burn your engines in key places, hoping to be spotted by something, to make it look like you're going in certain directions, and then sneakily adjust using
Maneuvering thrusters.
maneuvering
Yeah,
thrusters
well-
in key locations hidden on the other sides of bodies.
Yeah, actually, can I do that until I get to a substantial body and then use its gravity to send me on a unexpected course?
Isn't our space travel in this a bit too fast for slingshots to be super useful?
Pretty much, slingshots are more useful for conserving fuel than anything else.
Okay.
It's
Like that's why they jump across the entire solar system to send something to Jupiter.
the closer you are to a
Yeah.
gravity well when you spend your delta V, then the more you can get out of it. But seeing as you've got infinite delta V, thanks to the ram scoop,
Okay. Fair enough.
antimatter powered ram scoop, although that thing again does make you visible. But oh yeah.
Well, even if we were just using hydrogen boosters and thrusters to navigate, we just filled up
Yarp.
from that ship that we helped those guys get off of.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was just thinking, so then we wouldn't have to use our engines at all.
I mean, once we're far enough away from this planet, it's going to be one of those things where whatever.
Okay.
In fact, no, yeah, to not use your engines at all would be really smart. You have to use them a bit, but if you use the weakest ones at lowest power.
Yeah, like that's my thought. Like,
Yeah, and you just kind of sneak away from those two groups of ships that were coming over the horizons.
yeah, I mean, it might take a couple of days, but
Yeah,
Hell,
You,
at this point, I hit myself with a wide awake because I might have to be awake for a couple of days.
This construct will awake you if you are needed.
No, it's good.
okay. You make it away from the planet. You don't believe you've been followed.
Everything gets cleaned.
And
What do we get? What was in those boxes?
what was in those boxes? Alright, you have got stuff that is definitely ruined art from a long time ago. Most of it were already clearly fragmented. It's kind of like, Pompeii style artifacts.
Also, a decapitated head
Maybe.
is in the box.
What's in the box? What's in the box? I got your reference. So, archaeological stuff. Any of it? Is it the archaeological stuff I'm looking for, or?
Yeah, it seems to have been gathered from the inhabitants of the dome before the dome.
Okay. So I need to ship that shit off.
No, it's not technological in any way.
Okay, so I don't need to send it off to sister ship.
No, but it does require researching and generally cataloging.
I will get on that. Also, we'll fix the poor little girl who got cut in half.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there are also there's a fair bit of expeditionary equipment. Ironically, kind of stuff that would have been perfect for getting down there.
I mean, it makes perfect sense because somebody had to get down there at some point.
That is just given to the ship general manifest. People can do with that what they want. But it'll probably be useful if we ever have to do some shit like this again.
So, yeah, probably like 500 meters of that smart rope stuff down there.
Oh, nice.
I'll add it then.
Bunch of air tubes. Like a whole crate of air tubes with 100 in it.
Air tubes?
It's a hyper-compressed tube of air. It's like a marker pen. And what you do is bite it, and it provides a steady stream of air for 30 minutes.
And you said 500?
There's 100 of those. There are pressure tents.
A number?
4 pressure tents.
Pressure.
Add 2 to this. 8 survival cocoons. Just still going. I think that's about it. Yeah, that's about it. In addition to the archaeological finds. And this stuff is old. Like, it's clearly been there a long time, but it's all alien stuff. Not sure what place it came from, most of you.
Aral is going to head to the armory and start making some new ammo. He has a powered reloading machine.
Okay, you got your power loader.
And they don't give rules on how to do it, but I figured it's a -3 to create his bullets, based on them being cool.
Based on them being what? Sorry, you cut off at the very end.
Being cool.
Being cool. Might have to have a look in that. That's probably a between times thing. But yeah, well, I'm gonna say you've got 24 hours before you can
-3 to roll.
start.
It does 5,000 per hour. The issue is just, what do I roll against to make some number?
To produce that number of bullets from materials.
Not that many, but yeah.
You'd be rolling against armory for the relevant.
Yeah, but what's the minus?
Oh, I see.
That's why I said I suggest 3. Or -3. The device itself is from High Tech.
What page? Do you know?
174.
Thank you. I've got to open that PDF as well.
Sometime in between sessions, Luke, you're gonna have to destroy the gym and actually put in something to represent holodeck.
Yeah. For some reason, someone who uses the holodeck really likes a gym.
Okay.
Yeah, getting it.
Yeah, but why is there straw everywhere?
Wait, no.
$177.
Oh, wait, no, wrong one. No, yeah, right one. 174.
Ta.
The last paragraph is relevant.
Mm-hmm. Just a straight armory roll, but I don't think you can make 5,000 rounds an hour for your gun.
I'm just looking to make 50.
Yeah. Yeah, a straight armory roll and you can make 50 rounds an hour.
In an hour?
You can make 50 rounds in an hour, yeah.
Mine is the 5,000 rounds per 30 minutes machine.
Oh, yeah, well, yeah. In 30 minutes, it'd get it done.
Okay, right. Preparation and all that.
Mm-hmm. It's pretty much like... preparation and all that. Yeah, you load up 50 rounds. What kind of components does that require?
Plasma lance warheads, so I'm going to look that up.
Yeah. You've got enough for those 50 rounds for sure. But I want to check up on what you'll need for them. Because some of it's got to be illegal.
Plasma lance warheads are similar to plasma warheads. Okay, check the other book.
Oh, nice. That's good dinner. Well, what are other people up to? Angrol. We haven't heard from you in a while.
I would be in hydroponics.
No, you are not allowed in hydroponics.
He's gonna say, "Don't worry, I am not making any corn."
They're essentially one-shot power cartridges.
Yeah, I was reading about them briefly earlier.
So hydrogen fuel and basically that's it. Well, also plasma.
And the cartridges for them. Those have got to be the controlled things, the cartridges.
We also have a fabricator, though.
Yarp.
Yeah, one of them's free. I had to. All right, then no, both of them are free. The robotics lab is just fixing up red.
Yeah, so
Shoot
you're
that
good.
fucking house.
So long as you maintain a steady supply of probably bioplas or some stupid shit like that. You can assemble cartridges.
Does the construct have detect lice?
Tech 9s, did you say?
Detect lice.
I don't know.
Am I cutting up?
No? Construct.
We just don't understand the question.
Why you need to roll something?
He might have
Why?
been
No,
lying to you.
He told you he was not making corn.
Yeah, but
Then
you're
you'd
still
want
not
to roll
allowed. You're
everything.
still not allowed in there.
Roll gardening, please, or farming.
I can roll default since he has no skills for that.
Like,
Scion will go over and I'll inform Scion to please escort him calmly out of the.
is this Sion?
Yeah.
Okay.
So he lied. It was more corn.
What are you doing? You're contaminating the ground. No, stop that. She pulls the corn seeds
He's like,
out.
I lied. It was more corn.
Leave
And he
now.
runs away.
You must leave now. She attempts to grapple you. But
And he
you.
runs away.
Oh, it's a crit. She maneuvers you.
Oh.
Whoop, whoop, whoop,
It
whoop,
worked.
whoop, 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 whoop.
Okay.
Yeah, and she
So-
pretty much just points you at the ladder.
He's like, my corn.
No growing of corn in the hydroponics bay. Loser. Now, leave, please.
Unintelligent, angry noises. Ah! And he'll leave.
Need to invest in a single hydroponics unit for your bedroom.
Maybe.
Yeah, right. They're not that expensive, bro.
You could even assemble one.
He's probably just gonna put some dirt in a plot and then just say, it's corn!
Alright. John Smith stays awake for 2 days straight
Yeah.
while he gets you to the edge of the system piloting.
You get to hear in on all of the conversations that those three are having on the bridge for 2 days.
What? No, wide awake keeps you up for like 7 days.
A week into it, yeah.
But I am pretty much in the bridge for.
They're having a really bad philosophy conversation on the bridge.
Alright.
Yeah, well, that doesn't matter because Derrida said nothing matters.
I like Foucault, because of his name.
Oh my god, everything's a prison.
Something about caves.
I want.
Wrong guy.
I know. It's a bad philosophy conversation.
Aristotle said that of things that there are things that can be said of a thing and things that can be said to be of a thing. I think. And yeah, it's infuriating, and it makes you want to rip their heads off. They don't think they're lying. Give me comms operation, an electronic warfare operation. I imagine
Me?
you're still trying to listen in on him.
Oh, well, he's got that.
Got the comms. You don't quite accidentally jam them for a second and reveal your location, but you do lose their comms entirely after about 12 hours. So you've got no idea if they're following you or not or anymore. And
Well, what did they
construction.
say?
up to that point, they didn't make any indication over comms that they'd spotted you, and you didn't reveal anything over any sensors that'd indicate you were being followed.
How pissed were they?
Incredibly. They're ready to kill you. Still are. Whoever you are, invisible ship. I think they'll figure it out, though.
No, they won't. Stupid assholes.
Not like it just caused a massive amount of damage to their engines.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I need to look up how much damage it just caused in GURPS books value.
Yeah, was that all you had planned, or?
I think I'm about reaching my limit, but I
Yeah.
can bullshit for a little while longer for sure, and we can plan his next move, which is visiting the ITA ship at the edge of the system, I believe, was it not?
Yep,
Yep.
I believe that was the deal that was made.
So, 2 days pass. I don't think anyone has to heal anything, do they?
Other than fixing up blue, or red.
What's your tits? Dr. Bug.
As we're leaving en route, a little blip goes off and Dr. Bug's heads-up display. His eyes go wide, turn a little bit red. And he's like, Black Hole Friday! JungleZone.com, 50% off for 3 days. He rages in a frenzy towards the nearest computer screen and starts shopping.
You need to designate a pickup or delivery location. Are you wily enough to no, you're probably not. You probably just get it delivered to your house that you've not been in for like months.
Probably.
Which is honestly just more awesome.
Your choice. If you actually want to receive any of these goods that you buy. But that's,
Eventually, he can
I'm
get-
unscrupulous enough to be listening in on all transmissions going through me, so I'm totally gonna reroute them to a mailbox somewhere where we can eventually get them.
all right. It's just like, dear sirs, I would like to amend my order. It's easy enough to log back into his Jungle Zone account and
Mhm.
yeah, you'll get this shit eventually. What have you bought? Sock hangers. Robot hamster. It fights. It's called. Oh, what are those things called? They exist. The fighting robot hamsters. Those are a real toy that already exist.
I'll buy
Juju pets.
Juju pets. You buy so many Juju pets.
I'll buy some corn sleepers for Angro.
Corn slippers. Put your feet in them.
Yeah.
It looks like your feet are corn.
Yes. Yes.
Plush corn.
I'll get Euro some sort of a mask, like Frankenstein mask.
Like a what time mask?
Frankenstein,
Frankenstein mask. Oh, okay, like a rubber mask.
Yeah.
Got you.
in case he wants to look like more intimidating.
Maybe less. I don't know.
Or maybe just different kind of intimidating.
Yeah. What do you buy the AI anything? Why would you buy the ship anything? That's a weird question.
I'll buy the ship really old school, old style paper board that you can tick or mark with pen or something. Like how many times they cleaned the ship today.
Tally board for kills.
Yeah, get a really satisfying feeling of filling up the board.
Yep. And then obviously you got to buy a load of pens in different colours.
Oh yeah, all the colors.
Surely the board would be electronic.
There's a revival and a whole like
Stupid hipsters.
yeah
Retro tech
yeah
section of the site.
retro tech, consumable recyclable items that are physical objects.
I also by myself and John some of those retrieve holsters. Those that kind of magnetize the weapon back to you if you drop them.
Oh, you have to direct me to a page for those, but they sound good.
Yeah, I think I saw it somewhere on the book.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
Good shopping. How much you spending? I think you've got a fair bit to spend.
Oh, I got a lot of money.
Have you already got some kind of debt disadvantage to represent your spending? Do you take it out cost of living?
I have the compulsive spending.
I should read up on compulsive spending, see if it's got any.
So I
Legit-
usually
It's
spend a lot.
legitimately just like anything you come across. It's
Yeah,
like
you-
any
Yeah.
compulsion. You have to roll a check to not buy something you think is cool.
Yeah. How much spare cash have you got? Just wondering how
Oh,
fast you can spend all of it.
I got a 90 grand, right?
Yeah, oh yeah. You don't manage to blaze through all that, but I bet you spend. Give me a self-control check for it. Is it a self-control one?
But yeah.
Yeah.
Is it?
Oh my god. I
Yeah.
think he does manage to blow through all of it.
Somehow you spend 90 grand in Jungle Zones, Black Space Friday, mega sale.
Oh, get it to me and I'll be able to sell it.
Well,
just
it's
turned
like
90.
I said, especially after I saw the order he did, I rerouted it to a system or a mailbox where we can pick up where it's
Yeah,
safe.
thank God you rerouted it to a mailbox where you can pick it up.
Yeah, I listen to everything you all do.
Wow. Well, that was definitely interesting.
But by the end of the 2 days, it's
This-
probably. Oh yeah, I managed to double my money. Spend everything. Mission accomplished.
This might actually work out though, Doc Bug, because you buy everything and I managed to hawk it all.
Hmm.
We
Limit-
still have all that shit that we bought or that left over from the cargo. None of that's perishable, right?
No, I don't think you had any perishables aboard that you've not already
Yeah.
eaten. You eat real nice for a week, maybe.
No, I was talking about all the stuff in the boxes that wasn't the slaves.
Yeah, none of your deliveries were perishable.
I know, I've got 50 tons of alien fabric.
You do think you can sell that at your next location? Which is your final location for this delivery.
Okay.
And then after that, you're free to do whatever.
Well, I don't have anything other for those 42 hours than just being my super creeper self, so That's me.
So, did you get anything really cool from those boxes? Construct?
The artifacts still need to be archived. Luckily, none of the technology. Luckily there was no technology.
What?
Luckily there's no technology. I say to him.
Period. Full stop.
That doesn't quite.
Ural doesn't say what. He just waits patiently for the next word.
Oh wow, that's great. Artwork. Yeah.
This construct will let you know if some of it's sellable. Others may need to be moved to the drop-off point.
Do you let him see it? There's some pretty nice things in there.
Not until it's archived.
Alright. But you let him look at like the 3D models that you make.
Yeah. Once I determine if it's sellable, I will let him. But everything else, basically, I'm just making sure nothing is, the reason why we have to do this.
Mm-hmm. Hoobastank. And the reason is
Okay.
you. Ural med bullets. Waited patiently for the next word that never arrived. You're far enough out of system that you can make a beeline for that ITA ship. Or at least the coordinates for it.
Okay. We'll do it.
You would pick something up on sensors from a few kilometers. From a very far distance out, like almost your max. It's silhouetted against empty space, and though it's almost completely inactive, it's pretty large. It's an SM, like 12 habitation vessel, kind of colonizing ship, It's only colonizing if there's indigenous things to kill when they arrive at the location. But it's
And
all...
this is
Hey, you might want to come on up here.
Ural travels up there.
It's also got attached to it what are clearly two ITA ships, both SM9-ish. They kind of look like four other types of ships just welded together. Everything's dead. There's lots of wreckage about.
We are here then.
No radio signals whatsoever. No sensor. Yeah, no comms of any kind being detected by you right now.
Life signs? Can we pick up any life signs?
There is residual heat. The whole thing is pressurized.
I mean, the sensor I carry can go through like 6 inches of material. Can we,
Can you detect for biological material?
Yeah, I mean, my ultra scanner can.
Not living.
Oh yeah, our advanced sensor suite can do some really heavy scanning.
Yeah. So, like, looking for organic material or... Yeah, we're gonna do the whole gamut.
There's something going on in there. Yeah, there's activity on the...
By 7, by the way.
in, like, the front hull, which is closest to you at the moment. You can see... you're picking up movement inside.
Movement on the inside of the ship. Unable to know what exactly it is.
Multiple entities of SM-2 to SM2 size, somewhere in that range.
Ranging from 1 meter to 3 meters, or 4 meters. 4 meters.
Anyone got heraldry?
Nope.
No.
What
Uh,
other
we
skills
both
might be
do.
relevant?
area knowledge. Penalties depending on distance from source of ship that you're looking at.
What about law, space highways?
I'd give it to you. Yeah, potentially that at a -4
Failure then.
failure.
Law military?
Yep.
Uh,
No. Yep.
it should be
-4.
more specified than that.
No.
Yeah.
Like, law
yeah.
military
Actually.
what?
Yeah.
Mechanics StarCraft?
2?
I take mechanics StarCraft.
2.
Spacecraft.
Spacecraft.
What's the minus?
Also -4. It is a Seaboyd ship.
Ship is seaboyd in nature.
Probably tight maneuvering around inside there.
Well, hopefully there's no gravity.
This Vanguard 97 will not be able to face inside. Correct, Luke?
Yeah, it's not got a hangar bay. Well, it has, but it's way too small for your ship. The hangar bay is the only part of it that's open at minute and depressurized. No sign of whatever ship is meant to live in it.
All right. Well, should we check it out? I mean, you're all. This is
Indeed.
kind of your.
Prepare for possible encounters.
Preparing for possible encounters.
I was speaking to the life forms.
No reason to be.
No reason to be prepared for encounters. Well, I think that's us, unless anyone's got anything to add.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Not Terra.
Speaking of Terra, will we be back next week with Fathom?
Yeah, unless something crazy happens.
Alrighty.
Friday the 6th. So we may be on and off next month as crazy holiday shenanigans happen.
Aye.
I don't personally have much of anything, but I know other people do, so we will see. But tune in next week for Fathom, a diesel punk sci-fi game. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
Another one of our players will be
Oh yeah, starting next week.
running.
On Sunday, tune in
Oh.
at 6 hours before our regular time for something set in the 80s of our real world, and I'll leave it at that.
Yeah, I think that sounds good.
Yep.
Also, next week, look forward to starting our Star Trek game run by our Ringy.
Yerp. What day is that going to be on?
I don't remember, but it's
Thursday.
Thursday.
We're getting busy. So yeah, stay tuned. Keep watching the Twitter. I'll update that when people remind me to for games that I'm not in personally. Hint, hint, wink, wink. I am Luke. I was the GM. We had Terra.
I am Tara. I play the construct, who is a spaceship.
Final thoughts.
robot.
She is a spaceship. We had Jared.
Hey, I'm Jared, played Ural, got some tricky shots off.
Yar. Good shots. Pretty cinematic, dangling up there from your rope. Pew, pew. I liked
Hey,
it.
there's a lot of good cinematics going on today.
Yar. Good fight with
good fight.
monsters. We had James.
Hey, I am James. I was John Smith, your charming swashbuckler of a captain.
Just out here making deliveries.
Yep. I am I'm Fry. Oh my god.
We had Z Warrior.
Hey, I'm Z Warrior. I was Doc. And I managed to double my money.
I'm confused. But thanks for being here. We also finally, last but not least, we had the corn god himself. Everoth.
Hello, I was Agrol. And remember, my friends, down where you live, corn for the corn chair and heads for the head. No, sorry. Heads for the head chair and corn for the corn god. Sorry.
Corn for the head chair and heads for the corn god.
There you go.
We'll be back on Sunday with 1980s real world drama. Think Dallas. Don't think Dallas. You'll see on Sunday. And then Star Trek
Google's
Thursday.
Dallas.
You baby.
Just gets the city because he just Googled Dallas.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
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 Bye.